we sit and complain, people don't rap no more, people don't do this, don't do that. And then when I give it to you, right? You don't give a fuck. You don't care. Nobody cares. We don't care how good you play ball. We don't care about you being one of the greatest quarterbacks. We don't fucking care. And it's a deeper agenda because it's like, what am I trying to earn? That's my question for real. What the fuck am I trying to earn? Once I prove, like, am I still trying to earn your dollar? Am I still trying to earn your respect? Am I still trying to earn X, Y, and Z? Right? And what merits me earning this thing? It's like, so no, I'm not trying to earn it, or do I think I earned it? I actually don't give a damn if I done earned it. I'm asking, still buy them tickets. Yeah.
What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Cam Newton, the son, Mr. Boogie, they're all here with another episode of Funky Friday. And ladies and gentlemen, I promise, I really do promise to get good content for the masses. But most of all, I just promise to always keep it funky. Now. It's like a lot of people that are good at what they do, and it's a lot of people that are great at what they do. There's a lot of people that are overground, but there's some people that's underground. You know what I'm saying? And this particular individual is an in-between, a little bit of both. Depends on who you ask. This next guest is a rapper. He's a singer, a poet, an artist. Some are calling him the verbal GOAT in the making. Also known as Kimmie Casanova. I present the son and introduce the others. Akeem Ali.
Appreciate it. You supposed to hit him with a rapper that's dapper and a poet, you ain't even know it.
What?
Come on, man. That's how you gotta do it.
Next time.
For sure. We
How you thugging, bro?
I'm all right. Can't complain, wouldn't do me no good.
It wouldn't do nobody no. Like, I feel like everybody asks that, it's like, I'm straight. But if you really were to go into like, how you really feel, it would kind of throw people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a,
Not me. Not me.
So if somebody asked you how your day was going, you would be like,
I don't have bad days.
Well, what do you have then?
They're just days. I'm always in a good space.
Well, do you have good days?
All the time. I do. I just have days, like, I choose to make them good or speak on whether they're good or not. Even if, bad shit happens, it's not even like a, oh my God, that was so bad. It's just like, fuck it, Happenings happen,
When was the last time you had like a day that was just like, okay, y'all trying to get me out of character?
Oh shit. Man, last year in December, December 4th? My brother passed, and then 6 days later, my cousin killed himself. So yeah, I had to go to like 2 funerals in a day. Still not a bad day. Happenings are just happening.
Do you believe in karma?
Not like people do.
What's your theory behind not believing in it?
Good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people. And so it's like, I saw a video one time on Facebook of this lady walking up and slashing 2 kids in their face with a knife or razor, whatever she had in her hand. It's like, what did those kids do to her? And she might have been having a bad day, or she might have been like estranged or like fucked up in the head. She might have been on drugs, but she just walked up and randomly slashed 2 kids in their face. Is that karma?
For the kids.
But what did they do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe in the same thing. I don't necessarily believe that there is a such thing as karma. I think life happens.
Yeah.
I believe, as you said, it was almost as if you took a page out of my book as far as saying bad things happening to good people, good things happen to bad people. Mm-hmm. If you keep living long enough, you'll realize, like, you don't get the right to say, that happened to me because of something that I did when I was 7 years old and I'm 47 now. Like, that's the dumbest.
Sometimes it works like that. Sometimes it does. Sometimes the things that are happening to you are a direct result of your actions. They're cause and effect. But it's just like, once you know that, it's just like, okay, this happened because I did that. But it's just some stuff that's just, it's a happening. I didn't do shit. I didn't say shit to nobody. Like, I sat in the house for 47 years and, you know, somebody bust down the door and just killed everybody. It's like, what the hell did I do to anybody?
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna have to put my thinking cap on this one, because you a very deep thinker as a person that I respect a lot. I'm glad that we're able to have this conversation now.
Appreciate it.
I think on this topic of just judgment or this understanding of karma versus not being karma, I think people blame God for too much. Like, God didn't make you eat that burger. God did not make you deal with a person that you knew was not for you, or a girl. You see what I'm saying? It's like we got free range to think how we want to think. And then I think people just be wanting, that be my thoughts sometimes. It's like, bro, God.
It's perspective. I'm gonna tell you what it is. When things are happening to me, I always thank God and say, how lucky am I to get exactly what I prayed for, right? You pray for patience, okay? Do you pray for patience?
I pray for discernment.
You pray for discernment. You don't get the discernment until you get fucked over.
True.
Now, do you say, God, why is this happening to me? Or the devil is busy, in which people always give too much credit to the devil, in my opinion. Like, if you pray for discernment, you have to be put in a situation where it forces you to be taken advantage of, or learn how to pick the lesser of two evils or the better situation of whatever the case may be. And so when things are happening, it's like, God, why? It's like, well, you just asked me for discernment.
Yeah.
Patience. I haul off and knock all of this shit over and, you know, start fucking up your studio. Do I haul off and beat bruh ass, or am I patient with him because that's what I prayed for? Like, that's the opportunity to exercise the things that you asked for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I feel like people just, you gotta be careful what you're asking God for, and then when it starts to come, it's not how you look, I mean how you want it to look. And so then you start, you know what I'm saying, flipping the script and placing the blame and, oh, this, that, or that. And it's like, be careful what you're praying for, be careful what you're asking for. Even if you're not directly praying to God, just be careful about what you're just asking for in general. And that'll fix a lot of your problems.
What made you like this?
God. See how I blame him for that?
You see what I'm saying? Like, what experiences happened in your life that creates this retrospective, intentional speaking individual that is like, I'm like, bro, like, you in tune to exactly what you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in Mississippi, not Atlanta.
Thank you for that. Because it's confused a lot.
No, I seen the interview on Breakfast Club with Snoop.
Yeah.
And a lot of people assume because people, let's say, migrate to Atlanta for opportunities or whatever, but your original root is from Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi.
For sure.
To everybody out there from Jackson that's seeing this, I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. To everybody from every other city, state, country, I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. All right.
Is this Jackson?
Yeah, for sure.
So if I go to Jackson, it's gonna be a lot of Jacksonians like this.
It takes time. I ain't gonna lie now, this character development. There's some shit you just can't wake up and just decide you're gonna do it one day. It takes years of, you know what I'm saying?
Dibbling and dabbling and observing and experimenting.
Yeah, I should have been in the wedding where I've been grooming this shit up. Man, come on now.
Yeah.
You put the paint where it ain't long enough, shit, and throw the splatter where it matters, something gonna happen. You know? You're gonna get something out of it.
So the thought of who we see today, Akeem Ali, is that your original name?
Akeem is my name.
Okay.
Akeem Thomas, right? I wanted to change my name because I didn't want to go by just an average, you know what I'm saying, it's like my name, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I'm pulling up the places and if I give people the name Akeem Thomas, they're like, oh, you're Akeem Thomas. It's like, it's my actual name, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to give people that was like, something that was like an alias almost, but the Ali came from, I think, in my opinion, the greatest two shit talkers of all time are Ric Flair and Muhammad Ali. And I was watching Ali one day. I was just at the house. This is during the pandemic. I was watching the movie. This is before anybody knew who I was, to be frank about it. And I always watched his interviews, and I just watched how he would say, I'm gonna knock him out in this round, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And he would do that shit. Like, he would just, you know what I'm saying? See whatever he was saying, he would see it through. And I was like, man, I wanna be like that, and I wanna do exactly what the fuck I say I'm gonna do. And I was like, my name gonna be Ali.
Because I ain't gonna lie. I started putting 2 and 2 together. I was like, Ali ain't no Mississippi name. Unless he's Muslim or Islamic.
Not at all.
I said, is he? Like, I'm good. Like, where does this come from? But you got it changed, or is that?
No. It's not legal. It's not legally changed. No. So when people ask me, it's not my per se. It is my real name, but it's also an alias as well. But it just works so well. The only thing is people think I'm Muslim all the time.
What do you identify as? Like religion?
He's a man. Religion?
Yeah.
Just Christian. Yeah. I'm Christian. I believe in God. I was raised in the church. Yeah. And I hold those values, close. But I'm not like Muslim, or I'm not like, and not to say that I don't even subscribe to other religions in the sense of like wanting to know more about them or stuff like that, I'm always interested to learn more. I know a little bit about a lot, and that's how I keep myself,
So going back real quick to Jackson, what happened post high school? Did you go to a further learning with college? Did you, like, how did you nurture this individual that we see on tracks, freestyles, on, so many different platforms, and it's just like, yo, like, where did this come from,
It's so crazy. I was so smart that I didn't go to college.
Explain that.
That's what happened. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew who I wanted to be. I knew who I was at the moment, but I didn't know it was going to change and get like drastic. But yeah, I knew who I was and who I wanted to be. So that college, it just wasn't for me. Like sitting down somewhere for so long and just like, it's kind of mapped out and there's no excitement in it. You go to school, you get the job, or you don't get the job, you work the job, you retire. Like it's just mapped out. And I don't know if I was just like, I wanted uncertainty. I wanted something to scare the shit out of me. The best experiences in life come from like, just doing, experiencing shit, up and downs and like, hard times, like, trials and stuff like that. And that's what it's been for me. I just like that excitement of life,
Just going with the flow.
Not quite. Sometimes. Sometimes. It's like going with the flow is like whatever happens in life is gonna happen, and so I can't control some of that shit, so I have to go with the flow of that. But I ultimately had a control over like what's happening,
So post, there's a couple elements that I feel, and I said this in the pre-production, that affects an adult and how they act, right? Now, in no way, shape, form am I correct. This is just my opinion. Number one, where you went to high school. That impacts the trajectory of who you identify as. Number two, the college that you attend or the social experiment around different cultures and creeds, like on a normal basis, right? Number three, your independence financially, right? When you have that moment that happens in your life as a 19, 20-year-old, like I'm moving out my parents' house, it's my job to pay for the utilities. It's my job to pay for the Netflix account. It's my job to pay for Prime, whatever. Cool. And then as all those things kind of combine, and then I would say like another one would be your first or one of your most impactful job force experiences. Like if you were to go into a job force and you're just like, yo, like these are the people, this is my boss, or this is the person who I'm working alongside with, this is my supervisor. They have an innate way of controlling you as an individual, indirectly or directly, those 4 to 5 kind of things. Now, for you, you don't agree?
Oh, no, it's not that I don't. It just didn't happen that way for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going. It's like how, like at what point, like say for instance, post high school, like you had this is what I want, or this is what I am striving to be. What did that look like for you?
I think a lot of that stuff came early on for me, unknowingly. And it just kind of, it was a urge or something that keeps knocking at you, or something that's just like, hey, when you're not doing this, you don't feel like yourself. When you're not doing this, you don't feel the best. When you're away from this, you feel out of your element. And so it was like having it as a thing early on and later on straying away from it, but then somehow getting back to it.
Which was what though?
Music.
Okay.
It was always music. Something about music that just kind of like, so I stayed across the street from a church when I was like between the ages of 7 and 9. Stayed across the street from a church. Just happenstance. At that age, I don't know about God. You know, you're a kid. You don't know. You do what your parents tell you to do, or you do what everybody in the house or the older people in the house are doing, or you kind of follow and model that. I walked across the street to church one day and just started going. Nobody in the house goes to church, and I went to church, and I decided I'm gonna join the choir. And that's kind of where it started at. And so just singing, sitting in front of the radio, listening to music, and just having a fond love for that. Right after, I can remember when You Got Served came out. I think I was in the 3rd grade. I had been 9 years old. From 7 to 10, excuse me. I lied, from 7 to 10. And so I come to the house one day, and You Got Served, it just came out, and they was dancing. I remember seeing Omarion and Marcus Houston on the TV, and I was like, whatever these niggas doing, I need it. I got to have it. So I got the goddamn hitting the 1-2. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of carried me from that point in my life through middle school, and a little bit through high school. And I remember the first time I sat down and was actually so fucking thrilled about writing a rap, and I literally never stopped from then. I wrote my first rap when I was 11 in the 5th grade, and I wrote it to Poppin' by Chris Brown. It's back when you had the radio and the CD, and so we didn't have beats. And so I sat and listened to Chris Brown sing the song over me writing, and I'm like, if he would shut the fuck up, I could finish. But I just had to, you know what I'm saying? I can't cut the music out. I can't cut the words out. But that's what I wrote my first rap to, you know? Yeah. And I used to write poetry, you know what I'm saying? And so all of these things were just kind of innately placed in me. Like, but I was 9th grade, and I remember listening to this Zelda freestyle by Eminem. And I was so fucking intrigued that I was like, I'm gonna write something that's gonna sound like this. And I sat down and started writing. And from that day forward, I never stopped. And I still got that notebook and other notebooks with just full of shit in it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so that happened for me like very young. And it was just like all through high school, I'm in class writing. I'm writing. And it was just like, I could do the work, I could pay attention, I could focus, but I'm like, none of this shit serves me any purpose. It's not interesting to me. And to this day, I haven't had to use a trigonometry or algebra equation for nothing in life. You know, some of the sciences is cool to know, but I don't want to be a scientist. Basic math, I know how to count my money, I know how to add this, subtract that, divide that, get rid of boom, 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 and carry my ass like an exponent on over to where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, none of that stuff interested me, man.
So post-high school, the vision was to be a musician, to be an artist, to be...
You're a good man.
Yeah, ash it.
I'm gonna dance at your wedding.
No, I don't need no dancers. They already accounted for.
I rap.
Say less. During that moment, after high school, right, or during this transition of your life, what was it that was your carrot, so to speak? We all see that analogy of the mule chasing the carrot. Like,
for me, growing up poor as hell and want more, I've always been like, I used to be scared of going back to what I had or not having enough and overcompensating in a lot of spaces. And so when I find something that's like a piece for me or something that makes me feel like I don't have to return to that or that it won't happen again, I stomp that motherfucker in the ground and keep pushing.
Y'all already know I really do pay attention to the details. A clean fit is one thing, but the jewelry is really the key piece that brings everything together. And that's the main reason why I've been rocking with GLD. I was impressed as soon as I opened the box. The weight, the craftsmanship, the way every single stone is set. You can tell that it's quality way before you even put it on. And now that it's football season, being able to rep your team without feeling the need to throw on a jersey is super tough. Their officially licensed NFL collection is too tough. And peep this, every single piece is backed by a lifetime guarantee. Rep your team all season long with GLD. For a limited time only, new customers are getting an insane deal. Use code FUNKY to get 40% off at GLD.com. That's 40% off, code FUNKY at GLD.com. After purchase, they'll ask where you heard us from and make sure you tell them Funky Friday sent you. I'm not even gonna lie. Denim, because somehow you can justify having more than one pair. And right now is the perfect time for it. Summer's still hanging around, but you can definitely feel fall coming. And denim happens to work best for both. Something that you actually can move in. Throw on with some t-shirt and sneakers, or dress it up a little if you're going to. That's what I like about Macy's. They got different fits and styles, so if you're stuck trying to figure it out, their denim guide does the heavy lifting. Find your fit, find your style, keep it moving. Now, your family dynamic was what? Did you grow up with pops, moms? What was it?
None of that. My mama had 8 kids. She was a drug addict, and she smoked crack most prevalently when she was pregnant with me. Funny story, what's today? So about 2 weeks ago, I met who was supposed to be my daddy.
You're lying.
No, I'm not lying. So I didn't grow up with my mama and my daddy, you know. Well, I didn't meet my dad until about 2 weeks ago, and I still don't per se know for sure if he's my father. You know, we'll do DNA testing and get all that stuff and get the particulars sorted out. But yeah, I didn't have all of that. And I moved around from place to place. So in a 12-year span of schooling, I went to 10 different schools. And so I didn't have that's why you was like, it depends on which high school I went to 3 high schools. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. 3 middle schools and 4 elementary schools. And so I didn't have sit here and be friends with these people. And once I made friends, it's time to move. You got your friends for a year, 2 years, but then it's boom, you're somewhere else, you know? And so it didn't work out like that for me. And that's part of why, I have to do what I do now and why I don't believe in certain things or do believe in certain things. Because I'm now granted, although I didn't do anything to not have a mother and father, I kind of believe in it because the decisions that my mother and father made is what, were a direct result of me being raised the way I was.
Now, who were you raised by?
Grandmama, auntie, uncle, foster care, in and out of the system and stuff like that, shelters and group homes and stuff like that.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
Now, siblings, are you close to any of your 8 or 7 siblings?
We weren't all raised together, and so some of them I didn't meet until I was an adult or some of my teenage years throughout life. I still got a brother I don't know. My dad was telling me he got kids. I don't know them, and so it's just
So you out here doty?
That's how I came.
Bro, that's what you said?
That's how I came here.
That's crazy. So where's your source of refuge?
God and myself, and 2 people I trust the most. And sometimes I have a problem doing that, just being honest about it.
Yeah.
But it's you see certain things, you do certain things, and certain things happen that let you know okay, that's exactly what it was. Or I know it's real because ain't no way, you know what I'm saying? It's out of all of the people in Jackson, out of all my siblings or, all the people in the where it's being born the way I was born, raised in the conditions or in the habitat that I was in, it's how does God single me out? Or how does a man or boy even choose that, hey, this is what I'm going to do, and knowing in your head for some reason it's going to be the right decision, and it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to rap. Nigga, you know how many niggas want to rap?
For sure.
I want to be the greatest rapper. You know how many niggas say that? I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. You know how many niggas from here say that, don't do it, and for the longest time ever, all we got is David Banner. If you mention Mississippi, you think of David Banner, but who else you gonna think about? Mm-hmm. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then another one of my influences, Big Crit after a while, and then you got other people, but, this ain't like in Atlanta. I wanna rap because Outkast doing it, Ludacris, T.I., Killer Mike, you got all these people, 2 Chainz, everybody. This is different. It's nobody that makes it out of this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, what do you do for Christmas or the holidays, bro?
I vibe. I have my own family. You know what I'm saying? I have a daughter.
Okay.
So yeah, my family is, people who I've formed camaraderie with and formed relationships with, and brothers that I've met along the way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, and extended other family from back home. You know what I'm saying? People who helped raise me, or people who looked out for me when I was coming up. Yeah. So I don't ever feel lonely or I can't, go to nobody and talk or have some of these moments and stuff with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So who's your father figure?
Me. I credit myself for most of the stuff that...
Outside of yourself?
There's guys, my goddad was a father. I got on his tie today. He passed, and he got a funny thing. He got a food stain on here from when he was eating, and I actually don't even watch this. I leave it there because
it's a story.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so that's...
In the country too, you gotta eat your food like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, somebody go get the hot sauce.
Nah. That ain't even it. That ain't even. I'm gonna tell you, like, spreading newspaper out on the kitchen floor and all the kids sitting on the floor eating. Y'all didn't do that?
No.
Okay, you don't know nothing about it then.
No,
all
I
right.
don't.
When you got a lot of people in the house, you got kids and babies, y'all can't sit at the table because you ain't quite tall enough, and the adults need to sit at the table with the teenagers. And so all the kids, spread some newspaper out, sit their plate on the floor, y'all sit down there and eat.
That's gangster.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
like, there's so many different things. Like, I ain't even got into the...
But let me give some other people some credit. Mr. Nelson at Head Turner Barbershop, Perez, Dip, Colonel Wallace, my high school ROTC teacher.
Bro, I did ROTC too.
Yeah, 4 years. Melvin Calton, some other people who've helped and shown up for me in ways that a father should have, or been examples of like what that looks like. So I can't say I didn't have a father figure. It was just for me personally. I just couldn't claim a man as per se my father. And a lot of the mistakes I made, I had to make them on my own, or I didn't have people to kind of like teach and tell me at the time. It came after, or sometimes it may have came before, but I just wasn't receptive enough to kind of like take that in, because it's like, you know, as a kid, it's like, you're not my dad, or I don't have to listen to you because you're not my dad. But as an adult looking back, it's like, these people were trying to save your ass. Mr. Jones, Jesse Jones, one of the greatest men I ever met, and my goddad, you know, like I was mentioning, but these are some people who helped me, and I watched them, and indirectly, I kind of followed and modeled what they had going on. And as a kid, you don't realize how people are trying to save you, protect you, and like put a covering over you from certain stuff, and show you things, tell you things. And so I can't, you know, say that I didn't have people, or God didn't send me people to show me, or to tell me, or set examples for certain stuff. It's just that, you know, when you was raised how I was raised, you just don't get it until you get older. And so you learn to appreciate that later on.
Did you ever have a moment in your life where you were delusional to what your reality was? Or you were just like, this is who I am, and...
That's every day. That's every single day. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Shit don't ever look how I want it to look sometimes. And I'm delusional about it because you cannot have it right now, and at the snap of a finger, it could all be there. I've seen it. And so I'm always delusional about it. And because, like, there's a verse in the Bible, the mother of my child told me one day, she had me reading the Bible one time, and she was like, though they may fall to the left and right, you know what I'm saying? You see people with unfortunate circumstances, and things are happening to people. Somebody walk in this motherfucker and, you know, something happens to everybody in here, that's him it happened to, that's her it happened to. It ain't me. That don't mean it has to happen to me, or that don't mean that this has to be my story. And so that's where my delusion come from. Like, shit ain't never looking the way you want it to look sometimes, but that don't mean that God don't have a different plan for you.
Yeah.
And so somebody walk over there and be like, man, don't go in there, I got bit by a snake. You got bit by a snake. God don't have that set up for me. So I'm not gonna live in fear based off what, you know what I'm saying, the circumstances are for other people. Everybody could get bit by the snake too. Now, of course, it goes with discernment and common sense.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole world ended, and Noah was the only nigga on that boat. You feel me? Like, everybody drowned, right?
I told y'all, bro.
This happens to everybody but me. And so that's the type of faith and the belief that you have to have. You know what I'm saying? And it goes, I feel like God gives you the strength and the power to believe that it is spiritual, and it is like, you know, he's the end all be all. But there's a knowing you have to have in yourself to believe in yourself enough to even do some of that shit. Because somebody just say, hey, bro, build this boat. I'm gonna flood this shit. Y'all need, everybody gonna get out. Just take two of everything. You like,
what?
Who talking to me right now? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This shit ain't about to flood, then it start raining.
This cigar hitting like too hard. Like,
You feel what
what that is? Yeah.
Just put in this motherfucker.
Just think about it if you were Noah, bro. Like, you just say, like...
I'm not gonna lie, I just hear a voice talking to me, I'm like, boat. Then it start raining, I'm like, shit, it's been raining for about 3 days. Let's go get some wood. You feel me?
It's late to wood.
Shit, I done grabbed my dog. Come on, nigga, we gotta get out of here.
It's over with. Hey, you know, one of the interesting things, you know, as we were preparing to start, there was 3 things that you told the team before we started. Number 1, you're a thrifter. Number 2, people have told you we look alike. Yeah. And you said this loud and proud, that you're the GOAT.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where did this confidence come from?
Years. It took a lot of time, a long time to build it. You don't get where you at listening to everybody's opinions. You don't get where you at giving a fuck all the time.
Hey, stop real quick. give me the year where you felt your lowest.
2022.
Okay.
Yeah. 2022. 4 years ago.
Take me through it.
People are seeing me on the internet as what appears to be this nice, fly, smooth nigga, you know, smooth talking, you know, he got bitches, he rap good, and that's all cool, but I'm at home and I got a roommate in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. My best friend, we've been best friends since 6th grade. We roommates. I got a baby on the way, right? Not at the top of the year. At the top of the year, we both roommates, depressed out of my fucking mind because of some stuff that happened. Didn't go to the studio for 3 months. Later on in that year, I got a baby on the way. I drive a Hyundai Sonata. It got the bumper hanging off on both sides. I can't afford a new car. I can't afford to move. October that year, I got $10.71 in my bank account. And I'm sitting in Lou Williams' basement recording songs with J-Rod all fucking night. And don't nobody know. I got $10.71 to my name. I got a baby on the way. Her mama can't stay where she's staying at because of like infrastructure issues and mold. So I'm like, just move in over here with me. You know, we'll figure it out. I don't have a fucking thing and nobody knows it. And when I step outside, you still can't guess it. But when I walk up to a line at the club, nigga, you Kimmie Casanova, bro. It's gonna be 60. For sure. And I'm gonna be at home. I ain't got it. I gotta pay for parking. I gotta pay to get in this bitch. I wanna get a drink. I want it to look good. Fuck it. You know? I don't do it. I don't like it. And I was in a low point in my life. You know, a lot of shit was going on. You know, I had to go pick my brother up later that year in 2022 to come stay with me because he had gotten in some trouble. So you got 4.5 people in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. And I can't afford to boom, 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 boom. But it's my responsibility to make sure these people are taken care of, at least to have a shelter over their head. And I don't got money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all the way mentally straight. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just a lot that goes into that shit, like being okay for yourself, looking like you got shit put together, and still having to look out and protect and watch out for other people or keep their best interests at heart.
That right there is what you explain as a man in America.
That's what it is.
I was having a conversation with Young Miami. And a lot of times women always speak about, man, we want men to be vulnerable or speak on their emotions. But as we started this interview and you said, how are you doing? I mean, you don't really want to know. So when I'm so brash with, you don't really want to know. You know, you're just doing your typical default setting check-in. Like, oh, what's up, bro? You good? You straight? How was your weekend? Everything straight? Okay, cool.
It's like, nah, humor me.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see if your day is bad as my day so I can say, thank you, Jesus, I ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, a lot of people do not understand the ability to compartmentalize and still move forward.
Yeah, that shit rough.
I asked that question is because the aesthetic that you present, from visually to just the creative rollout that you've displayed, it came from something. It came from a real deep kind of setting that say, no, this is what I want to do. Similar to like myself, when my lowest point was obviously when I was in junior college. Nobody knew. Well, they knew, but they didn't know the state of mind that I was in. When those things kind of happen, you realize looking back, that was the creation of Cam. Hey, that was the creation of Ali. Hey, that was the creation of Casanova. That was the creation of so many different things and elements that I'm grateful to be able to share these moments and share a moment in my life that it sparked this drive, this desire to want more. And it feels like a scar, but in essence, it's your biggest star. I think oftentimes as men, it's important for us to be able to identify that and to know like, yo, I'm dealing with a lot. Bro, I went and worked out this morning at 5 a.m., right? The closest probably person to me right now in my life, outside of my lady, is my youngest brother. Locked in at the hip. We work out together. I don't drive, so a lot of times it's either between him or my cousin.
Oh, you a fancy nigga.
Nah, I had an experience that is like, nah, it's not suitable for me to drive.
For sure, I feel it.
This morning, bro, his engine goes out. And you know, when you know somebody, you like, oh, you hot. Toyota, hot, like hot. Yeah. But through it all, he kept singing the melody of gospel. Mm. And I know my brother, and I'm like, oh, bro, you mad. But he got to figure it out. His wife was in the front seat. You know, it just kind of, seeing this moment kind of happen. It's like, yo, this is the same person that a couple days ago was like, yo, bro, like, business ain't good right now.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to get into content. Dang, I got to buy this camera. What camera you using? Dang, bro, it's hurting me, but I got to get it. This is what I want. Then, boom, I got to drop a bag on a new MacBook, and then an engine go out. God, what's up, my nigga? You trying me the most.
You know what I tell people when they come to me with shit like that? I'm so happy for you. So happy. When people get in those moments. And it's kind of like oxymoronic because it could break you. And so I'm not happy in the sense that it's breaking you down.
Yeah.
I'm happy for what it's gonna do for you once you make it past this, right? And nobody talks about getting up and choosing to just try every day.
Yeah.
Right? And people are like, why you always say rolling? I've actively gotten up and choose to do that every day. It's good, we're gonna roll. It's bad, fuck it, we're gonna still roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And listen to this. The river doesn't cut through the rock, right? Or the ocean doesn't cut through the rock because of its sharpness. It cuts through because of its persistence. You don't get all of that shit at one time. It don't just bam, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One day the rock is steady, it's firm. And all of a sudden one day you see it, pow, a piece fall off. Ain't nothing did it but water. It didn't do it in one day. It didn't do it in 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It didn't do it in 6 years. 20 years, this motherfucker's just been sitting up, eating at that rock. And all of a sudden, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Persistence. Trying every day. A wave come through every day and on the rock. And if you're sitting there looking at it for 2 hours, you're like, this ain't no fucking way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta choose to roll every day, man.
Yeah, I received that, bro. I think, you know, we had David Banner on the show, and he talked about how Mississippi doesn't always get the respect that it deserves. You seem to where...
I'll cut you off, I'm sorry. There's another guy who's, and I could say this, he's actively calling for no reason. Don't need nothing. How you doing? Are you okay for real? I'm checking on your mental. And so when you say father figure, that's that energy, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody who's like taking, you know what I'm saying? Because I look up to him, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't to be like, he's my peer or my bro. He's old enough to be my fucking dad, you know what I'm saying? And so when he's doing that, I have a respect for that, you know what I'm saying? And he's just like, take care of yourself, do this. Black man, how you feeling? Or I was just checking on you, I ain't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? Halftime, David.
David,
man,
yeah. Good people.
Yeah, and you know, the first time I met him, we rode around in his car for just fucking hours. He picked me up and just rode me around. I'm like, nigga, I could rob you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know me. But he's just a good nigga and he had discernment, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate him for that, so.
Yeah. Did you think he did it
because
because...
you can smell him, I want to give you your flowers.
Yeah. You think he did it because you're from Mississippi or because you're talented?
I don't think he give a fuck one way or another.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't do it because people are from Mississippi. If you're a good person and I can sense that, or I feel like he needs to go far, we need to protect him, I think that's what that's about. I think there is some type of home pride attached to it. But moreover, it's just like, this is a good dude. Yeah. Or like, he deserves, you know what I'm saying, what I have to offer. Yeah, and I don't think it's like, you from Mississippi, because he ain't never tried to, we're gonna get you a record deal and I'm spearheaded and da-da-da-da, and let's walk into here and I'll just tell him you know me. He ain't never tried to pull no, you know what I'm saying, no moves or nothing like that. And it's just always been, I'm calling to holler at you and check on you. Half time my phone on D&D, he can't even get through to me, but he still just, you know what I'm saying? And so just being pure like that.
The thing that David does, I wouldn't say he's the first to do it, but he's a rare person that really walks in his truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And as I was speaking about, just wearing Mississippi on his back, what's the stigma that comes with being from Mississippi?
Shit, what ain't the stigma? They think we slow. They think they think we in last place. You know, it's the blackest city in America, Jackson. Mississippi is the blackest city in America. You know, and they think we behind. It's a lot. You know, I remember when I first moved out here, somebody told me I talk like a slave. Now, I got an accent. But goddamn, you couldn't think of no better words?
Jeez,
cowboy or something. You know what I'm saying?
Be hard.
Come on, man.
You just posted a message on Threads a few hours ago. And if this Jackson show don't sell out October 7th, but every other show do, I won't be back.
Yeah, for sure.
Your hometown isn't showing love back. Is that the reason?
I ain't gonna say I ain't showing love. Jackson, my baby. Love Jackson up and down. I wouldn't be who I was without Jackson, Mississippi. And I don't ever credit that to nothing nobody else like. And all the people that I named for you are from Jackson, Mississippi. Yes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, those people got me into adulthood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that before anybody else say something to y'all, if I live in a house with you, I'm gonna say something, right? When your brother tripping, you don't let nobody else come and say, hey, man, or you don't wait till it's too late. You say something, you check it. So then when it go down and when it happened, I did say something.
So this is family business in that
This
sense.
family business.
Yeah.
And I don't want nobody to feel offended or bad about it. I don't want you to get bent out of shape about it in no type of way. But it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And this is why people think the way they think about us. If he's from here, right, and he's spearheading what's going on, me and a couple of other guys, you know, we should be supporting these people. Atlanta don't have them problems. Houston
has those problems.
Houston don't have them type of problems.
I think
There's people in Houston that get rich and don't ever have to leave Houston.
Which is true.
California. And so y'all want all of the perks of these places, and y'all want this shit to look nice, and y'all want to dress it up for the internet, but when it come down to the nitty-gritty, we ain't pushing them buttons to make sure that's happening every day. And so somebody got to put a fire under y'all ass. And I would rather do it than somebody else to be saying, if you get on Instagram, Jackson, Mississippi this, Jackson, Mississippi that, da-da-da, they mad. But now if I do it and correct it beforehand, it's okay to be mad. I don't care about your feelings. Feelings are fleeting, they'll go away. Feelings ain't facts. The fact of the matter is, if the show ain't sold out, it's gonna tell us what we need to know.
Yeah. Do you feel the support in Jackson?
I feel the love. I don't always feel the support, but I do feel the love. And there's a difference.
Love is one thing, support is another. Support has some type of tie, and in this particular example, with financial support. Do you think people have it to support?
My good brother, my tickets are $30. Now, I'm not saying that I'm pocket watching or checking nobody or telling you what you should have in your account, how much you should be making. I made sure to drop my date 6 months in advance. You can't save $5 a month? $5, you spend $5 doing shit. It costs you $5 to look out the window. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
$30.
But I think a perspective has to be made from the individual. Because
And these are some of the same people. I'm gonna look in the camera when I say this. We are. Right here. We are some of the same people who get on Instagram, who get on Facebook and pop it. We flex. We go and buy new J's every weekend, right? We go into M Bar, we go on to Fourth, we go on to Names and Faces, right? We go on to Johnny T's and we spend our money. And that's okay. I'm not telling you where to spend your money, where not to spend your money, how to do what you're gonna do. But I'm asking for support. I don't mind saying, please, Jackson, Mississippi, could you please buy them tickets and sell my show out? Every other city that I'm going to tour in, it's 40 cities in 40 days. Could you please buy them tickets? I ain't too proud. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you can get on Instagram, like, he's the greatest rapper, this nigga called, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm going on tour, come out and see me, man. Just come out and support, buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going too far now. You're asking too much. Yeah. We already like it on Instagram. Instagram don't pay me.
It doesn't.
No, you know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so when you get in the light, they assume because you in this place, in that place, or around these people that you have shit.
Yeah.
And I just in 2022, I walked to a club, I'm like, you Kimmie Casanova, where I got $10 in my account. You know what I'm saying? And so this ain't to be saying that I'm broke or nothing now, but it's just like, you don't know the circumstance. You don't know the situation behind closed doors. If I didn't need it, I wouldn't ask.
So let me ask you this, and this is playing devil's advocate to the degree. Do you think you've earned the right for a person to pay for your performance?
To pay $30?
You don't get to say what $30 is for a specific person.
Put a cigar down, man. $30, brother.
Bro.
Earned. Come on now.
I'm asking you.
Okay, I get it.
This is from a person who has felt the need. Bro, I just did an event with numerous different teams around America. Teams came from California, teams came from Carolina, teams came from Mississippi, teams came from Alabama, teams came from New Orleans, teams came from Florida, right? The harsh reality is they think that you don't need it. They assume, why Akeem sitting up here giving like $30 the same way that they say, why is Cam charging $150 for a team? If I do the math on the team, that's $10 a person. But when they see, that's less than $10 a person. When they see a person that's attached to notoriety, fame, or some type of platform, everybody wants a handout. Mm-hmm. So my question is not coming from a person that doesn't believe that you are worth $30, if not more. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is the dynamic or the dichotomy of how people see you, that's what I mean by earned. Because there have been so many different cost cuts. Hey, pay before this time, and it's $20, and they still don't do it. So for me, I've seen people, I'm born and raised in Wakanda. I say that to be Atlanta, Georgia. And I've thrown events here, and it's like pulling teeth. Bro, I go 300 miles north on 85 to Charlotte, North Carolina, and it's sold out instantly. My own team has to even say, bro, is this our home base? It's like, no, I'm from Atlanta. I want niggas to see this nappy-headed nigga that's a global figure, and I show up each and every day. And I feel a certain type of way because I go to, peep this. I have 5 sons that's playing football right now. 4 sons that's playing football right now, right? At one point, neither one of their teams was signed up to my event. So I go to practice. Y'all know who I am. I hear people whisper. I hear people stop talking when I come around.
Yeah.
Because I hold people accountable. Because I sit up here and say, hey, if I was this particular platform, you will support it. And now you ain't never seen that man show up to practice or try to show love or take a picture with little man or not. So there's an entitlement that I even have as the influencer to say like, bro, y'all got to do right by me. I don't feel like y'all do right by me. I may utter it, but for them, they say, you already got it, nigga. So why in the hell we trying to get it? You feel me? Don't try to rob Peter because Patricia is hurting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We want to support you, but we just don't got it. Hey, if we go to the Drake concert, shoot, that's an experience. You're talking to a person that I know people.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Go ahead.
It's okay, so it's 2 or 3 things. We know who you are. We know what you got going on. We know what you about. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. And that's like bottom line. Like, yeah, you good enough to watch online and you're entertainment. We see what you're doing. We see what you're trying to do. We don't care, right? And it speaks to another part. I pray for patience. It's testing that, okay? I pray for God to make me harder working, more ambitious. It's testing that, right? So when the ticket's not selling out, what do I do? Or when I can't get these people to show up, such, what do I do? I'm not mad. Y'all just don't see it for me the way y'all see it for other people. And it speaks to their worth ethic. It speaks to who they're marketing to. It speaks to how they're moving their operation around. And it's something that I'm doing or not doing that's causing y'all to want to or not to, right? My own kids, teams, my kid don't have to be on this fucking team. Y'all do realize that. Y'all just don't value me. You value the name, right, as it pertains to my son, because he can help you right now. Or you can push that and say, I got Cam Newton's sons over here, but I don't give a fuck to show up to the camp. Yeah, and that's okay. And it's cut and dry. I don't mind when people are cut and dry. Hey, bro, you a good rapper, bro. I just don't fuck with you enough to buy a ticket. I don't fuck with you enough to pay for your camp. We got $10, bro. Now, times are hard, okay? When it was hard for me, nigga, I had $10. I just told you I had at least $10. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if nothing else, I could just pull up and say, hey, bro, I couldn't come and buy no ticket. I stand outside the gate and I watch and I support. At least a nigga know I was here. I tried, I did something.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, it's ways around all of it. And if it ain't, it's something that I'm not doing. I don't blame y'all. It's cut and dry. Yeah. You don't want to come because you don't want to come. I ain't rapping hard enough. I ain't got enough songs. I ain't put out a hit song. I ain't this, I ain't that. That's fine. I'm holding myself accountable for all of that. Because it ain't shit that y'all doing or not doing other than not buying the tickets.
You want to know what a person kind of put me on game in dealing with our people? Mm-hmm. Random dude comes up to me, right? I knew him, cross paths. He said, Cam, you know what your issue is? You too accessible. Like, people know you have a name, they watch your shows, but you show yourself in ways that people think that they're equal. Mm-hmm. They think that you just the same local joker, as if to say you don't have global reach.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, that's fair. But before somebody sit up here and say, Cam ain't never gave back, that would never be uttered from somebody's tongue. Because I do care. And I may be accessible, but I ain't accessible to the adult. I want to be accessible to the kid. Because if the kid say, man, that's Cam. Like, nigga, we've been seeing Cam as long as I was 7 years old. That's the floor. I gotta go to college. I gotta go first. Because I seen a dude who is extremely busy still show up. Mm-hmm. Man, I go to the same publics, I go to the same banks, I go to the same whatever. Yeah. And it's just a same high and by. Whether it's accessible because they see it and they don't see it's like, yo, I see this dude everywhere I go. Yeah. But at the same time, if you vanish, if I were to move to LA, if I were to move to Miami, if I were to move to New York, that process to people, man, Cam don't really show up in Atlanta like that.
It ain't even what you're showing, it's who you're giving it to, who you're showing it to.
For sure.
We see people act a fucking clown, act a fool, embarrass themselves, and people still show up to see him, right? It's not, y'all just don't care to see this from me, right? Because you viewed me in a light, right? It's Cam Newton. I played football. Like, I'm, you know what I'm saying? One of the greatest quarterbacks of all fucking time. Y'all just don't care to see certain shit from me after that phase, right? Because when you was playing ball, it was all, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. But now it's like I done ventured off, I'm doing something else, and it's like, people don't understand the dynamic of some of this shit too because they always assume, right? Yeah, I don't got it like I used to have it. I'm not that person no more. I was that person in that season. Now I'm who I am, and I want to be me unapologetically and authentically. Yeah. Y'all just don't care to see that from me. Y'all don't care to see that from me.
That's why I asked you the question, did you earn it from them? And it may be subjective to who them is, because I'm not in competition with anybody, let alone in competition with a person that doesn't have my reach. If I were to tell that to a person that is throwing the same camp at the same time that I'm not about to be in competition with them. I know what my platform provides.
Man, come here, let me ask you something.
Talk to me.
And you can be honest with me. On a scale from 1 to 10, if you've listened to anything that I put out, or if you just saw me rap on the internet, Instagram, whatever, on a scale from 1 to 10, how well do you think I rap?
No glazing? Look at my kids. I think the ability that you have is not like what we have in music today, where I can close my eyes and there's triple entendres, quadruple entendres of like, yo, wait, what? Like, and it requires you to listen multiple times. That was one of my questions, right? It's like, so to rate it, I would say the vernacular of how your melody kind of rides a beat and different, like the range is 10 out of 10. But my question to you is, having the approval of people, what's holding you back from being?
Okay, boom. All of that being said, I can rap till I'm blue in the face and still don't nobody give a fuck. So what am I trying to earn? We sit and complain, people don't rap no more, people don't do this, don't do that. And then when I give it to you, right? You don't give a fuck. You don't care. Nobody cares. We don't care how good you play ball. We don't care about you being one of the greatest quarterbacks. We don't fucking care. And it's a deeper agenda because it's like, what am I trying to earn? Mm-hmm. That's my question for real. What the fuck am I trying to earn? Once I prove, like, am I still trying to earn your dollar? Am I still trying to earn your respect? Am I still trying to earn X, Y, and Z? Right? And what merits me earning this thing? It's like, so no, I'm not trying to earn it. Or do I think I earned it? I actually don't give a damn if I done earned it. I'm asking still about them tickets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga who ain't gonna get on here and say, shout out to Mississippi, I love Mississippi, one of the greatest places on earth, right? That makes people from Mississippi feel good, just like somebody said, Atlanta's the best place on earth. You know what, we are. It makes you feel good about where you're from, right? Mm-hmm. They still don't give a fuck. We don't care. Yeah. And that's why you have to get out of like, y'all don't owe me nothing. I ain't under the assumption that nobody owes me any fucking thing. Yeah. Asking you shall receive. Buy the tickets. Yeah. And if not, I'll go where they will bound. Right?
Touche.
I'll kick a brick and break my fucking toe. What, I'm gonna kick a brick again? No, nigga, I need these. Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
I can't be the biggest step if these bitches is fucked up, bent, bumps and knots all over these.
One guy got corns.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So with that being said, what place has supported you the most?
Shit. Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Chicago. A lot of other places outside of home. And I get it because we aren't as big as those places. But it's like, if we can show on camera or if we can show the world that at home, they show out for this nigga. Yeah. Or he got a place all the time. Like rappers in Houston stay in Houston because you think they stay in Houston because Houston ain't supporting them? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit. And with this, I can take that back and throw some of the love back in the pot. I can build up the stuff that people want to see built up. Yeah. But it's like, shit, I don't get nothing. If I don't get nothing, and that's the thing saying I don't get anything from home. But if I don't get nothing, what the hell can I give? No. You know what I'm saying?
That's the toughest thing. And I think it is important to have this conversation because there's times where I don't feel like Atlanta supports me. Black Atlanta. Mm. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's one of them things that it's like, dang, bro, I'm presenting the same product, the same way. It's safer. It's an environment that is conducive to allowing growth, and you still choose that? It's like, what do you want from me? You want me to nuke down my product so much, and I'm not gonna do that.
You also have to realize, and this is why rapping doesn't play a role in how successful I am or I'm going to be, right? When people start seeing you in different lights, or when you are somebody different from what they used to view you as, right? And you be with the shits. You pull a lot of shit off. Like you know. You feel what I'm saying? And that's on multiple levels. Like, cause people see you this funny guy or the way you dress now, and it's like, sometimes we don't like the way he dressed. Or sometimes we think this is too far-fetched. Sometimes we think sometimes we think he trying too hard. No, it's a crime. Lord forbid I be myself. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, when I was playing football, y'all didn't see me in this light because it's when everybody had to have their cameras out, filming everything, doing X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? But I've been this person. Y'all just not getting hip. Yeah. And so when they seeing that, it's taking more away from who they thought you were and who they want you to be versus who you actually are. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. And so now it's like, in order to get y'all to do these things or to honor this stuff for me, I have to be the person that makes me uncomfortable. I gotta be who the fuck y'all think I am versus who I'm trying to be or who I actually am.
You know what? There's truth in that, but I think the false in that is, especially specifically to me, is I serve myself to people how I want them to receive me. Not a lot of people know me to be what I truly am because I keep certain things at bay. Mm-hmm. You know, hey, bro, when you started? Bro, I've been doing this, dog. It's like, I got family members that don't know the business acumen that I possess. They still look at me like, nigga, you the football player.
They know the money they want to get from you, though.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
They know when they want to borrow something.
Like,
how the fuck y'all think I got all of this shit? You just pull it inside of my ass every day?
And it's even growth. It's like if you have a vision in your mind and you ask God to, hey, I want to obtain this vision, certain things will happen where you're going to have a crossroad. It's like, hey, you want to keep doing it that way? You're going to be limited or capped to where you can go. But if you want to go this way, it's going to require a lot of discomfort. It's going to require a new version of yourself. And I've been around people for years that haven't realized, it's like, bro, I've changed right up under your nose. Or there are certain things that you haven't even picked up. It's like, bro, I've been around meat eaters and people who have high blood pressure, cholesterol. Bro, you don't want none of these hot wings? No, dog. Why, bro? You alert? No, I just.
Oh, he too.
You know what I'm saying? He one of them.
Oh, this nigga
It's
here,
like,
man.
bro, I've been vegetarian for 15 years, right? Bro, you don't want none of these chitlins, this pig feet, boy, you don't know what you're missing, boy. But if I can be disciplined in controlling what goes into my body, right? It's a lot of things that people around me don't have or have those same type of traits. And I question, do they really know me? But enough about that.
But you give yourself to them how you want them to receive you.
For sure.
So that's on you.
It's not on me.
Yeah,
they may not have the capacity.
Okay, that's fair too.
You see what I'm saying?
But at the same time, it's also
because if you know somebody on BS and you're not on that, or you know somebody is trying to go here or do that, or it's like, bro, I'm not on that right now, bro. They call, I don't answer because I know what they own.
Gotcha.
They try. It's like, just try. It's like, nah, bro. It's gonna make me not want to be around you.
For sure.
And when you take a step back, and when you avoid, it's like, bro, you acting big, like you boo, like, dang, what's up?
God forbid I care about myself.
You see what I'm saying? It be them type of things. I'm curious to know, who are your musical influences, as far as your melting pot of people who have impacted your creativity?
Boo! They ask this question in every interview.
Talk to me.
Nah, I'm bullshitting, but
It's going somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck with you. I could give you my top 10 artists. In no particular order though.
It's fluid.
Yeah, exactly. It does change depending on what it is. So Eminem, Wayne, Kanye, Kendrick, Cole, Drake, Big Crit, Wale, me, for sure. And if I had to pick another one, it's gonna be, we're talking about musical influence. I'm gonna say the 10th person is just everybody.
Boo!
It is, only because I pull and learn from everywhere. So there's never a time where I'm not thinking of how to make something into something. Like this conversation that's being had between me and you could turn into a song. And so I can't sit up here and be like, oh, this wasn't inspired by the conversation me and you having, because it's like I pull from everywhere. And so I don't listen to an artist, and this is a curse that a lot of artists probably have. Like, y'all go to concerts to sit up and enjoy and watch concerts. I go to concerts to figure out what are these niggas doing that I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm listening to a rapper to see what is he possessing that I haven't, or what is he. If I hear a punchline and I like it, I'm like, now why in the fuck didn't I think of that? I go to a show and I'm like, how the fuck he pull that off? And so it's different. You know what I'm saying? When I walk in here, I'm like, damn, this shit is nice. What is he doing that I'm not doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? If I'm like, this nigga clean, I'm like, well, I thought I was clean before I got here. Why do I think he clean too? Because it shouldn't be a nigga cleaner than me in here, right? You understand? And so that's like, the 10th answer is like it's a everybody type of thing. And that spans from like, let me give you, while we on the subject, I'm gonna give a shout out to some people from,
You treating this like an award show, ain't you?
oh yeah, for sure. From Mississippi, and some of the people who have influenced my art. Ant 200, Franchise, Hollywood Luck, J Sky, King Keem, Navia, Dev Mac, Big Walk Dog, DJ Finesse, DJ Scrap Dirty, DJ Twigger, Coke Boomaye, Fly Walker, Dear Silas, Triluminati, Nico, Lil C, The Joker, Cool KM, Jody Boy, Ray Kincaid, Dono Vegas, David Banner. These are all Mississippi people, okay? If you don't know about them, go and look them up. Stop what you're doing. Go look some of these people up and come back and watch the rest of this. But don't forget about us, all right? So shout out to y'all for doing what y'all doing. Y'all have inspired me in more ways than you know, all right? But those are just a couple of people.
Now, the follow-up question to that is, has there been an artist that has brought a rare air out of you while you were creating in the booth?
No. It was one time I felt like shit at the studio, and I needed to do more. I was in the studio one time. Crazy mix of people in the studio, but it works, right? And it was over the span of 2 days, and I don't remember if everybody was there on that one day or if it was like 2 days. So I'm in the studio with Jordan Sparks, and we're recording. Young Dro was there, Zaytoven was there, and T-Pain. Yeah, and T-Pain was there. T-Pain played us some songs at that studio that day, and the songs coming out of them fucking speakers was just like, what in the fuck? And so I was like, who produced this? He was like, me. And I'm like, I have never felt more inferior as an artist and like small. The shit that was coming out of them speakers was just like, damn. And like Jordan played songs and I'm like, you know, oh, this is good, this is good. The shit he played, and like, you could tell he was very meticulous about what he was choosing. And I was just like, fuck. And from that day forward, I was like, I'd never feel like that in the studio with nobody. Nigga won't ever get a chance to do that to me again. Nah. I never told him that, but that day I was like, how in the fuck does he do that? Or how is he conjuring whatever the fuck he's conjuring from wherever he's getting it from? And when I tell you, I felt like, and I'd be rapping, I'd be doing that. And when I tell you I felt like this.
But what was it? Were you not rapping?
No, it wasn't even him just rapping.
He was rapping.
He wasn't even just rapping. It was song. It was put together sonically. It was just like the total package.
Okay.
You couldn't hear this shit. If you didn't know who he was, you couldn't hear this and not be a fan that day. And I was just like, what in the actual fucking fuck? And I left there, and from that day forward, every song that I structured, the shit that I was doing, and I went and told my producer, I'm like, nigga, look, bear with me, but we gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Go hard.
It's something we not doing.
I swear.
I don't ever like to, you know what I'm saying? You don't ever go in no place and feel like that. And I'm the type of person, and this is why I love these experiences, I don't ever want to be the smartest in the room. I don't ever want to be the richest. I don't ever want to have more than everybody, be the most knowledgeable. Because then it's like, what am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? I want to be around motherfuckers who are helping me elevate, giving me that feeling.
Yeah.
And then it clicks something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, we need to go higher. We need to reach that, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that day, that month, man, I ain't felt like that since and won't. So.
Yeah. Do you play any musical instruments?
I am the instrument.
Okay.
I'm the instrument. So some of these beats that you're hearing, some of this stuff that you're hearing, I got voice memos in my phone of me humming those, or guitars will go here. I want the drums to sound like this. And you hearing like samples on these songs that you're thinking are older songs, those are me making vocal samples for those songs, pitching them up or throwing them down.
You singing too?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's interesting because I did see a video with you, an orchestra. And you was hitting notes. I think as a rapper, like, do you ascribe to being a rapper? Like, what would you explain your art to be?
I'm just really fucking good at whatever I choose I want to be good at.
Okay.
And so rapping is one of those things that I was just like, nobody will beat me at it. And so if I made up my mind that I was going to be the greatest singer ever, that would be that. But I'm not in the race to be like the greatest singer ever. Maybe one of the greatest artists to ever do it. But I'm like, it's niggas who sing, they croon, they know what they doing, they got it. And I let them have that. But when it comes to what I want to do, which is rap, it ain't a nigga who can beat me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to lie, dress it up, or, you know, flex it one way or another. Like, I just can't lose.
Do you feel like you've made your definitive album yet? Like when you think about, let's say Drake, Take Care, Future, Thought It Was a Drought, Kanye, Life of Pablo, or you go to College Dropout, Lil Wayne, you know, the Carter 2 mixtape, Wayne, Dedication, that whole series, Jay-Z, Blueprint, Magna Carta. When people say Akeem Ali, do you have a definitive album that the world has seen?
No, there's two of them there that are in the making, and they take time. But when you hear them, you gonna know. You'll know. You'll be like, okay, I see what the fuck going on. Like, he ain't bullshitting.
That's funny.
You laughing.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the appreciation of what you just said.
Oh, yeah. I ain't.
It's like,
it's
one of those situations, like as an athlete, right? You go up against somebody as advertised. He fire. I'm talking fire. A couple athletes that jumped to mind. First off, Julio Jones, fire. It's like you bro. I done seen folks double this nigga. Tom Brady, fire.
Can't touch him.
You're seeing it happen in real time. It's like, this cannot be real. It's happening. Christian McCaffrey, fire. You know what I'm saying? Luke Kuechly. Bro, just like you said certain things in the studio, where as an athlete, when you experience some people's performance or preparation, it's like, oh no, I gotta.
You would never get the chance to do me like this again, bitch.
Never.
I ain't lying. You would never get the chance to do me like this again.
You know,
that.
and I see certain things that Lamar Jackson does, and I'm saying, like, oh, he fire. But how it's presented may not be how people wanted to present. But if you look at the stat line, it's there. Peyton Manning to me was like, I seen different versions. I seen elite, I seen subpar, and then it's like, okay, boom.
But when you get in person with it,
bro,
it's different.
It wasn't the Super Bowl Peyton Manning that I'm going off of. It was the regular season, I believe it was 2014-13, where he had like 52 touchdowns. I seen this doggone quarterback orchestrate the offense like a conductor. And I'm watching in amazement, like, oh, bro, it's a slant. Wow, slant. And boom, it's happening. And then when you thought it was a slant, it's a slant and go. And it's like, bro, the offense, 3 yards, 6 yards, 0 yards, but it's not a negative play. 12 yards, 22 yards, 8 yards, 4 yards. I'm like, bro, this is probably the most efficient I've seen an offense move. Why can't I do that? You see what I'm saying?
That rock.
It was just like, bro, this dude will run it. Like, why did you run it? Check to a run at the perfect time. Those things like move, so I wasn't laughing. It was just
yeah, for sure.
This person like, oh, this how you coming?
And that speak to you, and you like, not that I ain't cold or that I don't believe in my own abilities, but like, whatever he's possessing to make me feel inferior or like he's better or so much, you know what I'm saying, bigger. Yeah, we won't do that again.
Ever.
Yeah.
And those are the things where every human has to go through that. Because, like I said, like me hearing that, and I'm like, okay, I know where you at. I've been there before.
Yeah.
And it happens now in podcasts.
Yeah.
It happens now with shows. It's like, oh, they did them numbers?
Yeah. 18,
we gotta lock in. This ain't me being desperate. This is me trying to encourage and motivate.
Yeah.
Like I want to bring a side of Akeem Ali out that no other platform has ever done it.
You feel me?
And when you go other places, you're like, it ain't like Funky Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Top to bottom. But, you know, through it all, something off topic but on topic. You mentioned studying concerts. Did you watch the footage from Jay-Z's 3-night concert at the Yankee Stadium, and what was your thoughts on that?
I haven't watched it. Seen stuff about it. I think the biggest takeaway from that was, and just like you, accessibility. You snatch it. We ain't seen it in so long. We desperate for it. And now for him, you know, people, we say whatever the fuck we want about not being celebrated where you from, but if you from New York,
yes,
you know what I'm saying about? Now, something about the air up there.
Yes.
Come on,
and it's tough too.
Yeah.
And I think the thing with Jay-Z, his audience is older. It doesn't pander to like the Gen Z. So when you have artists like Kanye, to me, any generation, they gonna find a version of Kanye that's like, yo, like the College Dropout to 808 Heartbeat to Life of Pablo to Donda. Like it's so many different versions, and that shows his creative evolution. Travis Scott, Gen Z on lock. Drake, another person that has many different generations that follow him. But Jay-Z, he has this grown man aesthetic in his audience, the grown adult in his audience. Dun 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 dun. And his ability to be in the moment and be, have a person in the front row feel just as present and involved in the concert as a person in the 31st row up top. You know what I'm saying?
That is where, if we're talking about the same thing, that is where I feel inferior in that category, right? Because how the fuck do you possess the power? No one man should have all that power. You know what I'm saying? 3 fucking nights at a stadium. So and last night they had to barricade the entrances.
10,000 folks.
They had to barricade the entrances last night because they was trying to break in. They started, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's wicked. But it's like, how do you manage to, after all of these years, and this is like the oldest, most relevant person in hip hop, if it probably ain't Snoop or Dr. Dre. One of the top 3 oldest, I want to say. And I don't want to be wrong, but 56 years old.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, at 56, we trying to chill. You know what I'm saying? 56 years old, and you've been around for over 3 decades and can still bring out the people who were with you from the beginning and people who are young adults just getting into, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't talking about kids. We ain't talking about 13, 14-year-olds, 15, 18. We talking about young adults. We 22, 23.
Yeah.
You can bring them out and everybody your age and even plus some maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For a motherfucker to pack out a stadium full of 50-year-olds, god damn.
Like, bro, it was some aunties and grandmas out there.
Come on, man.
Fly.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's wicked, and that's one of them things you just can't help but like admire and look at and just be like, I seek to attain that level of like fandom and respect and like, I think a lot of that goes into like having longevity in this game. But
now, to that point, I want to go to you making the business decision to stay independent, right? Take us through that. Why?
I'm not choosing to stay independent. I'm just independent by happenstance. And I've sat with labels and I've sat with people and they say, who's doing this for you? And I'm like, me. Who's running your social media? Me. Who's doing all this content? Well, I got a guy and a girl that I'm working with, boom. Where's your manager? Me. And it's like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying?
No Gucci. What?
You feel me? And so when they like, well, I had people tell me, from what we seen, you were doing so well, we thought you were signed. The shit that we're trying to get our artists to, or the plateaus we're trying to get them to hit, the milestones, it's like, you're doing it, and we're assuming you have help behind you pushing all of this. And I'm like, no, I'm just here doing this shit. Like, manning it.
Do you want to know why? It's because you're creative. Not a lot of artists are creative. They don't know.
Listen to them now, y'all.
No, going back to my kids talking, no glaze. Like this is that city rollout was that was on Kanye level as far as like this nigga was thinking.
Shout out to Josh, my booking agent.
Bro.
He gave me the idea to do it for one city, and I'm just like overboard with shit. And I will say, I will also give credit to Dear Silas, because he's one of the first people I ever seen do it. But I decided to take it further, do it on a larger scale.
Have you done one for Mississippi?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, and I had to go to every hood in Mississippi.
What song did you choose?
Like a Pimp. Yeah. Real goods. Get down on the floor. Come on, man. Even you know this.
I'm sorry.
Even you know this one. Come on, man. Come on now.
I apologize.
What's the word, Bird?
I'm trying to tell you, I'm a third. You
Give me some religion, pigeon. You be my friend here.
Golly.
Duck told me it ain't nothing but a quack, Jack.
Man,
We don't rooster like we used to, but we can still cock-a-doodle. You understand?
Bruh.
Can't be scared, canary.
That whole idea was something that was so magical.
Yeah.
And did it pay dividends as far as what you put into it versus what you got out of it?
No.
Explain.
Nobody gives a fuck about how good you can rap. So I got the Dear Cleveland video. This is over First of the Month by Bone Thugs and Harmony. Millions of views.
Yeah.
five-digit comments, 20-some thousand, almost 30-some thousand comments. The tickets don't translate.
The conversion rate doesn't
translate. Yeah. It's good. I don't give a fuck to go look at him at a show. I don't give a fuck to buy a $30 ticket. I don't care to go and support. That's why nobody gives a fuck about how good you rap. It's just like, I'll click it, or double tap it, and I'll comment, I'll share it. I don't want to buy a ticket.
Let me ask you this. Your art possesses skill, but does your art possess audacity?
It does in a lot of instances.
And I'll explain. There's not a more audacious rapper than Future. He will literally, like, I'm talking about how, bro, I just smashed your chick in some Gucci flip-flops, nigga.
It was very audacious at first, but I decided to shift slightly. I decided to shift. The stuff I was talking about in my music at first, yeah, it was real audacious. I'm in your kitchen making grits and putting dick in your wife. Like, you know, I take your hoe, I do this, I do that. Like, yeah.
But hear this.
Go ahead.
That skill is, I forget who I was talking to. Sometimes artists have to nuke it down. Do you ever feel that way?
No. I give it to you how I see it. There's something in the shit that I'm rapping for everybody. There's bars about, I had a nurse DM me one time and was like, I didn't even know people knew what meconium was. And I have somebody who DMs me that watches anime, or somebody DM me about another bar, and it's like people from all walks can catch something. You ain't just like listening to it and it ain't nothing that's gonna catch your ear. Like, if you don't subscribe to rap and you hear the word meconium in a rap and you like, I deliver babies, I work in the NICU. How did you know about the NICU? Like, it's something for every fucking body.
Yeah.
If you're a scientist, if you're a geologist, if you anybody, you gonna catch it.
What's the hardest thing about being an independent artist?
Reach and expansion. It just don't hit the same when you don't have a machine behind you. So if y'all ready to give me a proper deal, me along with Winners United, my brother Lou Williams, I'm here. The door is open. Fuck with me, don't fuck without me. That was brought to you by Mississippi. What were we saying now?
What's the hardest thing about being an independent artist?
Yeah, the reach, man. You just don't get as far as you want to without playing the game. And that's what artists don't understand. A lot of people don't understand, and it's like you can be as big as you want to on the internet, but until you're hitting radio all over the country, until you expanding into other countries, until your song is being played every fucking day, until people are getting sick of it, sick of hearing it. I'm sick of seeing them, I'm sick of hearing them.
I heard this song.
You're doing something right.
Yeah.
When I get sick of seeing you, you're doing something right.
So there's multiple artists that are independent that we don't necessarily know how they're doing, but we see them often. Vic Mensa, Chance the Rapper, all these artists have their own avenue of protecting their independence. If they are still independent, how long do you plan on being independent? Is it a deal?
I don't plan on being independent. I don't plan on having a deal. I just, whatever comes my way is what I'm prepared for. And so I work like I got one. I work like I don't got one. The work just has to be done. Just whether a deal is here, whether there's no deal, like signing a deal, they paying me to do the same fucking thing I'm doing. And so it's like, is it gonna make a huge difference in, you know, how I'm showing up and presenting myself, how I'm choosing to like be present on the internet? No, or present when I'm writing these albums. Is it gonna, you know, dictate how many bars is per song? No, it won't dictate none of that. What it will dictate is how far the reach goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Is there a non-negotiable that you're not willing to back off of with dealing with the label?
No, as long as it's not compromising my morals.
But some would say, being a talented person as you are, why haven't a Sony, a Warner Brothers, Empire, like all these different media or musical juggernauts?
They have.
But what that's what I'm saying.
Some of it just don't make sense.
Explain.
I don't want to sign a deal for money that I can make myself. Like, I can make the money that y'all are offering me. or I am making the money that y'all are offering me. And so it's like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Somebody come in here and say, man, bruh, hey, I see this shit and it's nice. And I'll give you $200,000 for your set and all this shit. It's like, are you stupid?
Yeah. Or are you dumb?
Nigga, I yield way more than this, or I'm making more than this. And it's like, the return on it, and it's like, you got the songs or you got the stuff that you ain't put out or dropped yet, and they don't believe you can do it because you ain't put it out.
Yeah.
Or they ain't seen it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where I think the misunderstanding comes at. And so we sit in these meetings and people hear the music and they're like, shit, this shit is better than what we thought.
Do you have a number?
Do I have a number? Yeah, I got some numbers.
No.
I'm telling you, I got some numbers.
Make it singular.
Make it singular?
Do you have a number
Well,
that you could just say?
It varies and it ranges, right? And somebody Jay Valentine just told me this. I was on the phone with him, and he said, in my head, it's about getting what you're gonna get, and like, at first it's like capitalizing, but it's also about going where you're loved. And somebody else, Shayna Saunders told me, like, go where you have a champion in the building, or somebody who's gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? Because when shit hit the fan, or when you can't make the money, or they don't wanna, or they trying to boom, 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 people have to love you there and really care about you, or you have to have a champion in the building who's always gonna be rooting for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody came to you and be like, oh, she ain't doing such. This my dog. And before we try to get her out of here and vote her off the island,
Yeah.
I fuck with her. I'm her champion. Or if everybody loved her, it's hard for you to even try to get rid of it. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Damn, they love her. She leave, it ain't gonna be the same. I could tell it's gonna fuck up the end. You know what I'm saying? So go where you love and go where you're champion. And then I think people will work to get you the number that you want.
Yeah.
I think people will work to try to push towards shit or like rally for you in every endeavor. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think what I'm missing here is because you've gotten appreciation and love and kind of like notoriety from so many different legends, Snoop Dogg, Juvenile, Manny Fresh. People compare your pen, obviously, to the likes of Lil Wayne and Andre 3000. Do you like those comparisons?
Yeah. Yeah.
But the conversion rate still.
Garbage. You hear me? Gabitch. Garbage. Greg. G-Hell. Garbage.
Yeah. So what I do know is you work with Jack Harlow, right?
I haven't worked with him.
You toured.
Yeah, in 2021, it was a favor pool, and I was able to do some spot dates on his tour in 2021.
Okay. Because him being a specific, very talented, you know, a person who has so many different ranges and flows, and one of his latest albums, Monica, you know, coming from that version is like, whoa, slow down, you know. But it hasn't led to a consistent, reoccurring kind of situation. Why is that?
With him?
I'm talking, why spots and not actually on this tour?
I was asked if I wanted to open for his tour this time. They were looking for, you know, acts and stuff like that. But I had my own tour going on, and I'm trying to push my own tour. And so it's not that I wouldn't have been honored to, but it's like, how long am I gonna sit in other people's light before I, you know, flip my switch?
Yeah.
And not to say that I wouldn't have wanted to, but I gotta do certain shit for me to elevate and get to where he at. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach where he, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get to where you
If
at.
you done been in there, let me get in there. Shit.
Now, please identify these two. Where does Akeem Ali end and Kimmie Casanova begin?
They kind of coincide all the time. And they just like, have you seen the movie Glass?
Split.
Glass, and Glass was another one. Like,
Yeah.
where you got different personalities that get to borrow the light at a certain time. That's literally what it is. And so it's certain answers that I'm gonna give you. It's gonna be Akeem. Certain answers are gonna be Kimmie Casanova.
Yeah.
It's just like, when you like such, one of them like, watch out, I got this.
Yeah.
Let me get up there real quick. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I don't know. And I think they've morphed it. Kimmie Casanova was a character, but it was based off some of the things that I had actually going on or was doing.
Yeah.
And crazy as shit, And this is the first time I'm ever telling anybody this. I was telling you I met my dad not too long ago. And he was talking to me about, his past. And people always ask me in interviews, where did you get this from? How did that come about? He was a pimp.
No.
Yeah, he told me he was a pimp.
How many hoes he had?
I didn't ask him all that. He showed me a picture where he had like 4 of them around him.
What?
But I was just like, damn, it was crazy, Not knowing, I ain't never met him, never asked him anything about him, who he is, what he does, boom, boom, boom. But he told me, he was like, he had listened to my music and he was like, you rapping the stuff I used to do. And I was just like, what do you mean? Like, was you just a player? Because people be like, I'm a player, so I'm a pimp.
For sure.
But he was like, no, I was actually pimping. And I had it like that. You know what I'm saying? And he showed me pictures and he was telling me shit and I was just like,
look at this young blood, look.
Yeah.
Look, right there.
And I'm like, well, shit.
That's sentiment right
I guess
there.
we know now.
She was on 3rd Street. I had Diamond.
Yeah.
Hold on, that ain't Diamond.
Uh-huh.
She was on 8th Street.
He was putting the paint where it ain't.
Do you think you could be a pimp?
Think?
That's a question.
Do I think I could be a pimp?
The question was, do you think you could be a pimp?
Okay. Do you think I could not?
It's not for me to ask or answer.
Okay. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Asking questions.
Can Michael Jordan shoot a basketball?
Today? We talking about Wizards, Michael Jordan, or we talking about?
Is Elon Musk the richest man in the world? Is Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior?
Nah, you cooking with some doggone. Yeah, but you ain't answering the question though.
Could I not be a pimp? Yeah, I could do this. Listen, man, I put 2 and 2 together better than a calculator. And I'm on a wave like curl activator.
It sound good, but I'm saying like to be, hey, come here. I see.
I could not do it. It's just choosing whether to or not.
Do you think you could be effective though?
Fuck yeah.
How many women would you like have on your fleet?
Less is more.
4.
Maybe more.
8.
That'd be great.
10.
I'd do it again.
12.
Oh, well. Come on, man.
All right. Do you ever worry that people get so caught up in the character that they overlook how gifted you are as a person? Or
No, hell no. I make sure that they know. They know for sure. Like, Kimmie Casanova, cold. I'm gonna tell you what does work though. Kimmie Casanova works better because it's branded better and easier. It's 70s exploitation. It's pimp. It's stuff that we always want to go back to. It's nostalgia. It's something that we kind of like. We want that essence. Mm-hmm. But to say that I ain't a wicked nigga outside of that, please.
Say less. Speaking of pimps, can we play a game?
Talk to me.
Pimp Hall of Fame. I'm going to read a verse from 4 Hall of Fame pimp rappers.
Okay.
And you have to guess who said it.
I ain't gonna tell you I can do that, but fuck it, come on.
She might be with him, but she's thinking about me. Mm-hmm. We don't go to the mall. We don't go out to eat. All that we ever do is play in the sheets, smoke us a cigarette, and go back to sleep.
So we can get some sensual seduction or a sexual eruption. Depending on, you know.
Snoop Dildo.
Yeah, you know. Come on.
Now, okay. Now I ain't finna. Okay, let me start that over because I ain't trying to.
Started enthusiastically then.
Yeah, that's strong. Yeah. Now I ain't finna to break damn fingernail going oops upside your head. Yeah, I love you, baby, but not like that. Mm-hmm. Your love ain't never paid my bills or put no clothes on my back.
It's too tender to be splendor, but it is sugar-free.
I ain't even know that one. Sugar-free, on my way.
Okay.
John A. is smiling. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Everybody know this song. Like, oh, crap, I don't know that one. All right, here we go. Next one. When I was 3 years old, straight pimp game, I was told. My daddy sent me to a pimp school. In this man's world, you can't be no fool. If a pimp is what you want to be, you're going to have to learn pimpology.
Is that too short?
It's definitely too short. Pimpology.
Okay. I'm just a man. No. I ain't the smartest nigga in the world, just one of them.
Say that. You could tell your mama about the drama. You was freaking for free before you met me. Get your mind right on your money. Get some big faces before you come around here catching cases.
Damn. I got to guess, but I don't want to be wrong, so I'm going to let you tell me who it is. And I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to write it in my phone before I say it, well, before you say it, so we can see if I'm actually right. Okay?
Let's just say it on the count of 3.
Hold on. I got you. Go ahead. Who is it?
On the count of 3, you gonna say it?
Nah, I'm show you.
Pimp C?
No. I guess 8-Ball, MJG.
Delete.
8-Ball, MJG.
Pimp C, get my money.
Got you.
All right. That's the game.
75%.
3 out of 4.
Come on, man. That's the way it goes.
We talked the pimp game, but are you in a relationship right now?
Am I in a relationship?
Yeah.
What if I am?
That's a question.
I'm just vibing.
With a specific somebody or somebody's? Oh, we got him, y'all. Oh, we got him. Pause for the call. Lord have mercy. ChatGPT called Claude.
Yeah, okay. Nah, I'm moving and grooving. I'm wiggling. I do my little 1-2.
With 1 or 2? Oh my God, I got him, y'all.
This nigga slicker than Al shit in a plastic pipe.
But listen.
Boy, you slicker than worm sperm, man.
So, you are dating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are y'all public?
Huh?
Honda. You drive that?
For sure that.
I'm trying to get you to know that.
I'm vibing, man. I'm chilling. I be moving and grooving.
Are y'all public?
Are we public?
Yeah.
If that's what you want to call it,
Is that what you want? No.
I ain't about what I want. It's about what they gonna tell you.
No. It's about what we seen.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to sprinkle. You put sprinkles on a shit turd and tell you it's ice cream. Huh?
No. I don't do that.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you what it is.
Man, but if it quack like a duck, you're not about to sit up here and tell me it's an alligator.
If it quack like a duck, I'm gonna tell you it's a buck.
No.
It's a deer.
Is you and Money Long dating or no?
You gonna buy tickets to see me on tour?
Who, me?
Everybody.
The people want to know.
Man, we kicking it.
That's cool.
We do karate lessons every day.
Cause if you asking me, not that is if you ask, I prep. The stuff that I saw, she had your undivided attention at the BET Awards. I'm talking about if she would have looked at you, y'all would have probably kissed.
And it goes a little something like this. Hit it. Yeah.
We talked to Money Long.
I don't want to have my funny long. I want to have my money long. Yeah. You talked to her? What'd she say?
Before. This was,
okay.
It had to be before. This was 2 years ago?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. When you talk to her, let me know what she say. We'll iron it out.
I ain't worried about what she got to say right now.
Divvy up the details.
I'm trying to talk to
We vibing.
my man.
We vibing.
How long has this been the vibe?
How much time you got?
A lot.
You ain't bullshitting neither.
I'm not.
We just been, we kick it. We just.
How did it happen? Did you come on to her? Were y'all working together? Y'all caught a vibe?
Why we can't be friends though?
Y'all are not friends.
How you figure?
The context clues.
The context clues?
My name ain't George, but I'm curious. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got me and that motherfucker. Nigga straightening the chains out. He just finding shit to do now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing itching. Ain't none on that phone. You just scrolling. You just trying to buy time.
Nah, we met what is this? Exactly about a year ago, almost. A year ago. And she hit me because she got some stuff she wanted to do, and we was just like trying to collab and work together. And then it just, we just went from there. It just one thing turned into another thing and turned into it.
I think what got me was when she had posted something that says dirty draws. And that type of like ain't like, that's love. That's like, oh.
Dirty one.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, but you ain't saying a damn thing, though.
We just vibing. We vibing. We chilling, maxing and relaxing.
Is she still married?
No.
Okay. She met your...
That's unethically.
You don't do that?
That's unethical. Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
No, I wouldn't let her do that. We don't ride like that. We don't vibe like that. It ain't right.
Has she met the mother of your child?
Has she met the mother of my child?
Y'all don't do that either? Nigga to nigga.
I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. Y'all should buy tickets to see me on tour this fall.
Oh,
Has she met the mother of my child?
But deflect. Does the mother of your child know about her?
That I don't know. Okay. But it ain't my business to be telling everybody my business. On some like, you know what I'm saying? When it's time for that, or when you get to a point where you realize it's gonna be like all the way in there, then you start like boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying?
I told you it's nigga to nigga now.
All right, come on, nigga.
And I think, nigga, you BSing me right now. Okay? I think you're doing a lot of Tony Coattail. You hopscotching.
I'm telling you what it is.
Yeah, and you're telling me what it ain't. You see what I'm saying? Like we here now. We done had a great, man. We've been talking for an hour and 47 minutes.
It's been that long?
Money long.
Hey.
The rich, money long, money
get up off you. Hey.
Have you met the kids?
Couldn't beat you with a bat.
No, you couldn't.
Have we met the kids? I told you I'm just vibing. You know, we just be. When it come time for that type of stuff, or you know, if it ain't, you know, already happened. It just is what it is. We gonna, you know.
This nigga was just talking all this pimp.
We gonna iron out the particulars later on.
When the time is right, this is the right time. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. This is the right time?
For sure. What other better time than Funky Friday?
If we in a relationship, then what?
It's not a problem, brother.
That's what I'm telling you. It ain't a problem. You know, we vibing. We can't kick it.
I'm asking.
We can't be on some strong shit.
Bro, you had all type of similes, metaphors, forms of satire, and all these different expressions and lectures. And now when you start talking about money alone, it's just like, whoa, where's the charisma? You just.
Come on, man. Me and money, we vibing. We got an understanding. We know what's
Which is what?
Which is what?
Yeah.
Shit.
Would you get mad if she's talking to somebody else?
I don't get mad at nobody about nothing.
Okay.
That's how I operate on all levels. I don't tell nobody what to do. I just assume you know the right thing.
Which is what? What's your assumptions? What's your expectations?
Nigga to nigga, huh?
Niggas been here.
Hell wrong with y'all.
Nigga to nigga, need a
What
need.
did they say? My nigga.
I'm trying to tell you. The pimp ain't a simp for money longish.
No, come on now.
I'm asking you, bro. Like it ain't this.
You talking crazy now.
What's your non-negotiables in regards to? Like, what's your expectation?
What's my expectation?
You said like
shit, just vibe. When you with me, do right by me.
Can you partake in other people?
Can I partake in other people?
Yeah.
I can do what I want to do. It's choosing to not do or do. She can do what she want to do. It's just choosing to, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be somewhere, you set your ground rules. You lay shit out. That's all it is.
Are you happy?
Than I've ever been.
I love that for you.
All the time.
Okay. Out of a percentage, how much is that is directed specifically to money? Money alone.
Oh, this nigga know the question to ask, don't he? You don't wear them type of pants for nothing, huh?
Not these socks either.
Give me some socks like that.
Let me tell you something. Boy, I wore the shoes specifically for this interview with the butt out.
Oh, man.
Because I'm going to show my ass during this interview, boy. You understand what I'm saying?
No, Money is a sweet person.
She is.
Yeah, she's very sweet. Teaching me a lot, you know, showing me a lot, you know what I'm saying? We just vibe, we click, you know? And it's on some good, wholesome, like, you know.
I love that for you.
Yeah. Ain't no funny business, ain't no whatever going on, or like, it ain't tricky, or like, you know. What you see is what you see, and that's it.
But how does other women feel about that, though?
I can't control how people feel.
But nigga to nigga.
Nigga.
How your baby mama feel?
What? Got a little cork in here, fuck it. We gonna vibe anyway. Oh, that ain't cork, that's some aluminum. Hold on. Let me get this out of my cup. Fuck it, I'm gonna take a sip. How my baby mama feel? How would your baby mama feel?
I'll answer it after you answer the question.
I can't tell you, man. I just vibe. I don't let people decide who I can and can't have in my life, because that ain't how I'm set up. Like, if you here for a reason. If somebody else is here, they here for a reason. Everything and everybody is working, you know, in harmony, serving its purpose and their purpose.
Should we move along or should we?
Now, how would yours feel?
Everything is working in harmony.
Okay. Man, you want to play.
No, I want to talk.
You's a funny nigga, man. You funny, bro.
Bro, I'm just here to ask questions.
Whatever y'all seeing between me and money is exactly what y'all seeing. Like, it ain't what it ain't, and it is what it is. And that's it. That's the thing, accessibility. When you know too much, when you're giving too much, you like, you know what I'm saying? I like for people to wonder and guess about what the fuck I got going on.
I don't. I like to go straight to the source.
No, not when it's the masses. Like, if me and you sitting here kicking shit, I could be like, hey, bro, this what it is, this what it ain't.
Understood.
But if everybody knows, then it leaves no room for wonder. It leaves no room for people to speculate, talk, say this, say that, don't say this, don't say that.
But you had to have some type of inkling in that question was going to be asked, given the climate of you being a public figure.
I don't know what y'all gonna ask me. Shit, I just sit down.
I don't know what I'm gonna ask either. I just let it flow.
Yeah, you didn't let that flow, nigga. You knew you was gonna ask that. You had that in that iPad. Come on now. I just let it flow.
You see how it just...
It didn't just...
It definitely...
Nigga planned that. So, you and money. Hopped up out the seat. Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Lit the cigar back up.
Turn my swag on.
You feel me? I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I just got a job to do, brother. I'm just trying to do it at a high level. Yeah. I said across from money. Money had the Thriller-inspired red leather. You know what I'm saying? And then, this is the thing that, you know, you like to wear the bottom grill. She was wearing the bottom grill too. It was just like...
I almost wore my bottom grill today.
For real?
I almost did.
I rock with money is she's very talented.
You got good taste, man.
No. Respectfully.
I'm telling you, you got good taste. Yeah, she's very talented.
You did good.
I try my best, and that's all I do for it. People mistake me for a rapper, or mistake me for whatever they mistake me for, pimp, Kimmie, Castle, all of this. I don't rap for a living. I do my best for a living. And in that, other things are yielded. Yeah. I just do my fucking best.
Now, on a serious note, right, she's talked extensively about her health challenges. And from what we hear, she had a double lung transplant.
Yeah.
And lives with lupus. How has that been, you know, with navigating that from what you can share?
Just being conscious and cognitive of that all the time. Cognizant of that all the time. And knowing how to deal with people, man. You know, it's just certain, you know, things. When people go through things like that, I'm not here to add stress to what you got going on. It's like, if we ain't living our best lives, or if we ain't like, fuck it, do what you want to do at any moment.
What are we doing?
Why, you feel me? Why am I here? I ain't here to stress you out. You just, you know what I'm saying? You can stress a motherfucker into surgery, stress a motherfucker into, you know, declining health. No.
I'm a blessing, baby. I ain't a stressing, baby.
Yeah, brother.
I like the little crap, baby.
Right. Do your thing.
The little corner stuff.
And I'm gonna do my little
do. Too bougie for me, you know what I'm saying?
It's
I
too
don't know
bad.
if that's
Nigga, this your lighter.
It ain't. It's Troy's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
rock
like
with Troy.
too bougie for me.
Yeah, look,
You handed it to me, the motherfucker.
Like, come on, man. You know, this was 50 cents at the corner store. You know what I'm saying? It don't take a lot of money. Alone.
Yeah,
You know?
it don't take a lot. You know what you're doing. Hell yeah. No, she a good person, sweet soul.
Yeah,
really
look.
genuine. Yeah. I make sure I tell her that and remind her of that.
Do you want more kids
Yes.
with
Yes. If that's how God see it.
her? Like, are y'all actively pursuing that?
Is we fucking?
With anticipation to get pregnant?
You want to know? Yeah, you want to know if we fucking. You don't care about us having kids, bro.
No, I really do, because if y'all,
What us having kids gonna do for you?
it's gonna tell me how serious this relationship is.
Yeah. If we fucking gonna tell you the same thing.
No, it will not.
It's gonna answer a lot of shit that you trying. Did you think I was trying to dodge?
No. See, you just fell for the loop that a lot of people just find themselves lost in that. You feel what I'm saying? Because if we just smashing, every dude that has sex with a woman don't want to have kids with that woman. But if you told me or you tell me, like, I want to have kids with money loan, that lets me
Y'all
know.
see us pop out one time,
We don't need two.
and now I'm supposed to have your baby. Or you supposed to have my baby.
I'm asking you, brother.
I'm supposed to have a baby with you. Oh. If God see it that way.
But you keep deflect. Well,
That ain't an answer?
Morpheus, that's you, boy.
Shit, okay.
Boy, you over here.
Okay.
Look, Kimmie.
Which one? Red or blue?
You see what I'm saying? But that would have told me that. Like, y'all, obviously, y'all, I would hope so. Being the pimp that you are.
Oh, man,
You feel what I'm saying?
I be vibing.
But if you say, hey, I'm trying to have kids with her, that takes the dynamic of that relationship.
I be out here chilling, sucker ducking, and dummy dodging. Shout out to Absol for that one, man. That's it.
Okay. Are we done with this topic?
Shit, you tell me, I ain't.
Because it's selective. Like, you know.
Bruh, God does phlebotomy. He just made me a vessel.
You got all the same.
You tell me. I am but a vessel.
You know what was interesting?
Money
I want
long
to
for
talk. I want to talk about this, and I'm not saying this in a joking manner or anything, but let's talk sexuality. Okay. I've seen you talk about it on other platforms. Why do you think people question your sexuality?
I love it. I love that. It's one of the most important things for any artist who's ever been of GOAT, big, or high status. And I don't ever want to stop people from questioning my sexuality. And I actually want to push it further. Not to where it compromises my morals or does anything like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where I tarnish some shit. We thought Michael Jackson was gay. We thought Prince was gay. We thought Andre 3000. We thought Young Thug. We thought Wayne. We thought they were all gay. We thought Kanye was fucking insane. We think Playboy Cardi worships the devil. Jay-Z worshipped the devil. Kanye worshipped the devil. If they're not questioning your sanity, your religious beliefs, or your sexual preferences, you ain't pushing the envelope far enough. Don't they do it to you too?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I see it. Just like you see what's happening to me, I see it happening to you.
Touche.
You understand? I can't do nothing to control that. But until they're doing stuff that questions what side of the spectrum you fall on to fit into their narratives, you ain't doing enough. And guess what? It keeps them wondering, right? Money long this, money long that. Questioning. I'm all right. I'm gonna sit on my porch and stick to the torch.
This nigga.
Let you use that lighter to get you on brighter.
Taylor.
I'm just gonna vibe.
Why do you think people use sexuality as a weapon, though, or an insult?
It only insults people who don't know who they are. I'm not offended by it. When I was younger and didn't know who I was or who I was becoming, or, you know, you can let that type of shit alter your brain chemistry and your emotions and fuck with you. And when you know what's going on, like, and if don't nobody know too much about what's going on, they can't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? They can't say whether it is or isn't. You leave some gray area. You leave some room for wonder. You don't give everything out at once. It just needs to be something that says, like, is it or isn't it? Andre 3000 never came out and said, hey guys, I'm not gay. Michael Jackson never felt the need to be like, hey, I don't. Neither did Prince. Nobody ever comes out and addresses any of this. They let it be what it's gonna be. I love that you feel that about me. At least you feel something. If you didn't feel shit, I would be offended. When you're not hating on me, I actually feel, I get depressed. When motherfuckers ain't got nothing to say about me, I don't feel good about it. So if you're gonna say something, I appreciate you. Because guess what? When motherfuckers be like, Akeem Ali is gay, you click it and go to the profile and see. You listen to the music. You wanna figure something out about why are they saying it about this dude. I love it.
Let me ask you, what do you wish more people were talking more about you?
How they would buy me tickets to see me on tour. And how I'm the greatest rapper alive, even though nobody wants to admit it. How I'm better than a lot of the niggas that y'all grew up on. It's just that they got longevity and some relatability. A lot of relatability. It's nostalgia. It's the shit that you held near and dear to your heart. You don't want to let that go.
Yeah.
But on a high level, and from a technical standpoint, covering all bases, it ain't a nigga that's better than me.
Now, you've talked numerous times about your ability to write, right?
Yeah.
I think that's an unspoken art, or that's a lost art, especially in artists now, because a lot of people just feel like, yo, I go into the booth and I'll just let it come to me, however, I freestyle.
Tried and used all your shit up.
Just ask it. There you go.
That ain't helping.
No, it will. Trust. But the ash still loose.
Not too loose, Goose.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, I'm ashing it, brother.
No, okay, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Like, it gotta be all that dead ash, take all the dead ash and then rock and roll and see what she do.
You just fucked my shit up. It's all the dead ass and rock and roll. Now the motherfucker don't want to do now.
Watch this. Hello. Somebody talk to me.
He talking about watch this. That's because I'm putting a lot to it.
You was just putting a lot to it before and it wasn't.
It was finna pull and I dumped all the pool off of it.
No. Okay.
Come on, talk to me,
Say
my
less.
good brother. Come on.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you something. They give you a lot of shit about how you dress. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't agree with every outfit you put on, but you know why I fuck with you? You're eccentric, and you follow your own path. You don't try to cut shit out from nobody else. You allow people to criticize, ridicule, compliment, whatever they're gonna do. I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I can say, a nigga can be clean and it don't have to be to my standards or what I think he should be wearing. You know what I'm saying? And you put it on. Sometimes I be like, I don't know what the fuck he doing today. But sometimes I be like, hey, we need to listen to this nigga. Because you gotta push the barriers. Sometimes you gotta push it and there needs to be something like I was saying, we gotta question it. What the fuck is he doing? But you always seem like you don't know what you're doing until it's like, it works and then it's like the nigga genius. Or he had it all along, you know what I'm saying? And so I fuck with the eccentricness and the willingness to just go against the grain all the time. It's not traditional, the color scheme sometimes, or this texture on this texture, or, you know, this, that, or that. Like, I fucks with it. And they hate on you a lot, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm one nigga, I can appreciate it just because you know how to be who the fuck you wanna be.
They hate on me a lot, but they love on me more. Like, I'm a dude, I never bothered or cared. Like, when it come to me, what you think about me, don't even.
I feel that.
Like, why would I even care? I appreciate that it concerns you, but you ain't about to see nobody wear what I got on. It's too many clothes out there. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's how, like, bro, why would everybody wear the same shoe?
You know what I wanna see though?
Talk to me.
Do you ever dress like streetwear? Or is it all like, you know what I'm saying? Casual business, casual prep, like in that realm?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I think it's just so more that, or like, this ain't about what the fuck I think.
Yeah.
I would just like to see. And so I think this ain't saying you gotta conform or do any of that.
Yeah, but it's so easy though. It lacks
Show us how easy it is.
No, it lacks depth.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Okay, let me ask you this. I love Jerry Lorenzo. I love his artistic kind of approach to clothing.
Yep.
You can't wear too many things with fear of God. You know what I'm saying? You wear the whole outfit, and that's the outfit. And that's a testament to his, it's a leisure comfort.
Well, that's just one example. You've mixed matched designers before.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm saying, when you have certain designers, that is its own.
He the only designer? You know?
I just used him as an example. Brother.
Okay. Hey, help me.
For me, you say, I want to see you in this type of genre. Well, that genre, I'm not able to put the bandana or the bow tie or the pocket square or the lapel pin.
But that's what I'm saying. So could you still wear your ascot or your bandana tied up and have on some streetwear? Or could you still like push the envelope further? Like you've pushed it. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. It ain't a nigga dressing in this realm right here that's more unorthodox or eccentric or an awkward in a good way. And sometimes, you know, like there's a bad weird and there's a good weird. So it ain't to offend you, but like weird in a good way.
I'm good.
Like it ain't too many niggas who can push this envelope that you in, or this pocket that you're in, the way you've pushed it. But can you find another way to boom? Like, yeah, y'all have seen this, but now I'm finna come in. Wham. You know what I'm saying? So now it starts to talk about who's the flyest or who has more versatility when it comes to the realm of dressing. Because if anybody step outside like this, and I get it, it's a branding thing too. There ain't a nigga in the world that could put this on and say, oh, boom, boom, boom. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, we expect it from you because that's what we got from you, and it's okay. Even if it's weird, even if we don't like it sometimes, this is Cam. And so a nigga can see you out, and they be like, I don't like a lot of his outfits, or he ain't clean. But when they see you out, it's like, but it's Cam. You know what I'm saying? And so, just pushing that envelope in other ways, you know?
But if I may add, I'm 37 years old.
Damn. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
At 37 years old, and some do, but that's not my cup of tea. I don't want to dress like I'm 22. I don't want to dress like I'm 23. I don't want to dress like I'm 36.
How does a 37-year-old dress? 36. You were 36 yesterday. Calm down.
I'm saying I want to dress in a way that every outfit I can wear at every age of my life. Me dressing like a YN.
So at 60, you gonna be dressing like this?
Boy, what? Am I?
You're not.
I'm gonna be dressing like this.
Okay, well, obviously, I want to hold you. I want to make a bet. You reach 60, give me my money, nigga. Give me my money.
I'm telling you.
Get my money long and not my funny long. You hear me?
I'm trying to tell you. It's an aesthetic that comes from church. It comes from business. It comes from being comfortable, casual. But at the same time, too, it's about expressing yourself. Like, you're not about to sit up here and tell me, out of all the socks that you had in your doggone closet, you decided to wear the maroon and sky blue fuckers?
Because my outfit complemented the sky blue shirt.
I'm trying to tell you, brother. You know, but when I'm wearing some streetwear, you don't even see the socks.
Well, you can still do that and still, but some of it ain't about everybody seeing it. It's just about like,
it's the subtle detail.
It's about you knowing you got it on.
Like,
not even, and I'm gonna tell you.
Can I get a napkin, please?
Not on no funny shit. We the type of niggas, my drawers gotta match what I'm wearing for the outfit to feel right. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody see that.
Yeah.
You know? It's just real subtle shit.
Yeah. It's small detail, but that's what I'm saying. With streetwear, you don't get the ability to show off your belt if you're not sagging.
I ain't gonna say that.
I'm saying, bro. That's just my
No, not sagging. No. But do everybody gotta know, I can't see your belt now. What kind of shirt you got on? I see the white collar sticking out, but like, ain't nothing else white. Still nothing white. Nigga cross the legs, talking white right here.
I thought you were just about to jail.
Nah, you got this shit on. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with the fish you put on. I would rock this.
Yeah.
I put a butt on my slippers, but shit.
No.
Cause I don't like my shoes slipping, sliding off, all that shit. I ain't got into the, what do you call it?
Little slippers.
No, they call it something, it's a name for them. Who? Mules? Yeah, I'm still on the donkeys. I ain't got the mules yet. Horse, if you may. Nigga squinting, ain't it?
Nah. I'm chasing answers and then been running around trying to get answers for so long.
Let me ask you something. How do you deal with some of the allegations that are put on you?
Like what?
With the sexuality and stuff and like the way you dressed or like, you know, just being too far left sometimes?
I cite the source.
Talk to me.
If it's a comment, the common denominator for me is I go on profiles. If your profile private, ignore. I don't get or receive critique from a person that I won't take advice from. So it's simple. Man, Cam, blah. And I look at your baby. There will never be a world that I live in that you were attractive. My boy, you ain't never been to the depths of the world that I done been. Definitely not the heights. So why would I allow you to talk about me?
How do you feel when people that you do or would take advice from say those things?
It hasn't happened.
If you've had people on your show or your platform and they ask you, hey man, are you gay? What is your response then? How does that make you feel?
And then it goes back to, you gotta cite the source.
The source is in front of you.
But it hasn't been a person that have done that though.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? I've asked a person who was. Is that?
I've seen somebody ask you that.
Who? Saucy?
I don't know. Did he ask you that?
I asked him.
Was he gay?
Was I gay?
Oh.
Did he think I was?
That ain't for him to decide.
But that's me trolling myself.
Oh, okay.
See, when you don't take yourself serious sometimes, like people just think that you care when I really don't.
Yeah, I do be. Somebody asked me, did I act one day? And I said, yeah, I do be acting. Like I give a fuck. It's about as far as I take it.
So those be my kind of.
And I'm only asking because I have some of the same problems. Like people do the same shit to me too.
Yeah.
And so it's like, you know, if they're gonna be saying these things or they're gonna be inquiring or, you know, asking questions and stuff like that, I like to let people think, yes, if that's what you think. If you don't think it, that's also fine. I like to let you think that too. But I'm like, whatever you think, just think something.
Yeah.
You know? Because it interests people in ways that you wouldn't realize. Like me or you looking like that, that's a source of revenue.
But I'll say this, and this is a flex for me.
Talk to me.
I'm the nigga that come around that people start whispering. You can't just speak loud around me.
Explain, man.
Because I'm going to match whatever you got going on. Like, if you feel that way, you'll whisper it.
I don't do that though.
No, but here it is.
Yeah.
Like if I were to walk into a store, oh, there go Cam right now. You'll hear the whisper. Man, that nigga, whatever. You'll whisper it. Now, if you scream it or you bring it to my attention, I'm going to match that energy. And people know that about me. It's like, bro, why you always by yourself? I'm never by myself. I'm always with God. So if I'm walking into a situation and you're whispering, I can't hear that. If somebody were to approach me with that energy, whatever you want to do, I'm going to match it.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm too pretty to be out here fighting with a nigga.
I'm not going to fight. I'm telling you.
I'm too handsome for that. Nigga don't get this handsome being hit that much. I'm gonna tell you now.
Yeah. But you equate that to like ruffling.
But that's what it leads to.
No.
Because people start feeling disrespect or they feel like you done got out, right? You done one up me, or you done did your big one real quick.
That's where I'm different, because I believe in still communication, still rule the nation. Sure. So if a man say that to me, it's like, yo, my man, why would you feel that way? And I'm gonna look at your soul, because saying that to me, and when we get to standing across from each other,
it hit different.
It's gonna hit different.
It do.
Oh, you really
is all the time. It's all the time. Well, it ain't even about. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it ain't even about the stature or the build. Like physically, I look like I could whoop a nigga. It ain't even about that. It's a respect thing. Niggas start to respect you different when you approach them a certain way, because they don't know you. And now when you can break it down, you know what I'm saying, on a human level and just be like, talk to me. And why do you feel like this? Because of something you done seen or because you're uncomfortable with yourself? You don't know how to be authentically who you are. You can't take criticism. You can't boom, 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 boom. And then that's where the conversation changes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, y'all ain't built for niggas to be saying X, Y, and Z about you on the internet. You ain't built for a nigga to be saying you crazy, I dress funny, you look funny, or you too this, you too that. You ain't built for it. You know what I'm saying? And I got this rule I was telling somebody. One of the things in life I believe everybody should be is famous and under the public eye and under scrutiny.
Wow.
Why? The type of shit people say about me or you under your comments that you can't always talk back to, you can't say nothing to, because they on the other side of a computer screen or a phone screen. And guess what? Guess what? You know what I'm tell you something? Everybody know how Cam Newton look. Cam Newton don't know how everybody else look. You can catch me out in public and you know me.
For sure.
You behind your screen, I don't know how you look. I can't fight all these niggas at one time. Yeah. Could. I do my best at whatever I do. But it just look different. And so I don't care to argue with y'all. When people tell me shit like that in my comments, I pin it to the top of them. And I let them argue with other people. I let them argue with themselves. I give them a problem to deal with. Because now you got folks going to look at your profile. You got people trolling you. Now you see how it feel. Let's make you famous for a day. It don't feel good when you got a back and forth with people. And now it's fucking with your psyche. It's fucking with your mental because you ain't built for it. You ain't had it happen to you enough. And now you got to be dealing with people talking about your kids in your comments, talking about how fucked up your wife look, her teeth crooked, she fat, she out of place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want you to feel the same thing. And guess what? You ain't made for it. You ain't built for it. And I would have never told you. And even though you put that type of energy on me, I go look at your profile and I just ping your comment. Have a blessed day, brother. Have a blessed day, sister. Thank you. I appreciate that. It be niggas in he gay. I'm gonna blow you a kiss.
Nah, brother.
Love you, brother. Yeah. That's what you expect. That's what you call me, right? That's what you think already. Yeah.
But I don't
love you, man.
I don't,
you just need some love, brother.
That's cool.
Yeah.
My mama would say, there's more people that watch you than you watch them.
Oh, for sure that.
All right. One of my last questions that I have too is, as I was saying, you take pride in writing.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Even your freestyle, is it freestyling or is that
I write everything down. My memory just be so fucking bad. I forget some of the shit that I write too. So if I'm freestyling or if I'm doing stuff just out the head, it can be done. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I didn't practice that so much that I'm just like the honcho in that league. Nah, I write because I like to be sure of exactly what the fuck is going on. Do I go to the studio sometimes and freestyle? Yes, I punch in and like that one take shit, I don't believe in that. I need the product to be delivered right. Because at the end of the day, we don't give a fuck who's freestyling or not as long as it sounds good.
It sounds great, yes.
If it sounds good and it's something I can relate to and it hits, I don't give a fuck if you wrote it or didn't write it. I mean, only niggas who rap care about that type of shit. I'm not one of them niggas who care about that. I care about being better than you. You freestyled yours, I wrote mine, it sounds better. Watch out. That's it.
Yeah. Now, last question. If social media disappeared tomorrow, do you think Akeem Ali would still find an audience?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Through what?
Through what?
Yeah.
Boots on the ground, footwork. Yeah. While the internet was a thing, and before niggas really just knew who I was cutting hair. And on my off days, I would park my car close to the West End or at the Walmart across from Clark Spellman and Morehouse.
The one that got burnt down?
And walk, it's back open now. I think it's back open. Walk the campus 2, 3, 4 hours a day. Go to Georgia Tech. Go to Georgia State. When we had the Super Bowl down here, I got off work that day from cutting hair in the barbershop and walked around downtown 2, 3 hours, rapping to people, promoting. I'm gonna find, hell yeah, come on now. We're gonna put that paint where it ain't, some kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, as we end things here at Funky Friday, when I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love.
Hey, but let me tell you something.
Talk to me.
One more thing. I'm going on tour this fall, all right?
Starting when?
September the 29th, all the way to December 4th. We got 40 cities and 40 dates, all right? If you ain't got your ticket right now, that link in my bio, you should click it right now. And let me know what you think. Okay, you find something you like. It's gonna be new music out by the end. Okay, the Texture Tape 3 is coming out. It is upon us, all right? So go get that and stay with that, live with it.
Why texture?
Texture? Oh, because there's so much you can do with it, right? So if you came to my show, you already dressed for the occasion. I got songs ranging from nylon, Egyptian cotton, polyester, mink, wool, silk, satin, just everything, corduroy, whatever you can name is there. Leather.
You thrift?
Yeah, man. We talked about that earlier. This doing something in your head. A cigar, man. That wine makes you fine.
Oh, but I'm saying.
Thank you,
like, put me down. Put me on.
Where you thrift at?
Bro,
Do you go thrifting?
I will go to the Goodwill, bro. I will go to the Salvation.
Okay, for sure. You go to Clothing Warehouse?
No, that's in Atlanta.
Little 5 Points. Go to the Clothing
Hold
Warehouse.
on, that's the one they right on the corner?
Right by the Vortex.
The pizza spot.
Yeah.
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 They got like yeah.
You go there, you go to TJ Maxx, you go to Marshall's, you go to Zara, mostly everything, H&M. Like, that's basically like, I ain't gonna say it's thrifting, but it's like pieces that you can put together and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then it's websites, it's all type of shit popping up on Facebook. The shit that you
know what I
want
want to do? I think before the year out, I want to go.
You want to buy a ticket to see me on tour this fall?
I'm
That's
definitely.
what you want to do.
I'm going.
And everybody in here too, since y'all giggling and shit, laughing.
No, I'm telling you, I'm going. You are Don King of this promoting.
Hey, you my nigga if you don't get no bigger. And I don't think it's gonna happen, but
listen,
in case you do, still my dog.
I'm trying to get small. I'm in that mode.
Come on, man.
But I want to go to a vintage expo. I ain't been there yet.
Atlanta Streetwear Market.
For sure.
Well, it ain't vintage, but
like
you want to do the whole shit vintage.
Folks, they have like the trade show of like retro and vintage pieces. Like I'll probably spend all type of money in there just because, bro, I love expressing myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where the fashion eclecticness come in at. It's always
In what?
eclectic. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means what it means.
But what does it mean? Because I guess be like, boy, this liquor got me eclectic right now.
Yeah.
Or like, damn, this cigar is eclectic.
Yeah.
Man, McDonald's is so eclectic.
Yeah. Roof Chris, eclectic.
Man, one of my teeth falling out. The doctor said my wisdom tooth is eclectic.
Yep.
It means just whatever.
Boy, you fly, boy, you eclectic today.
Nigga, my stomach hurt. I gotta go eclectic in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's that. It's all encompassing.
Nigga, this word ain't God. Shit, calm down. Come on now.
God created it. God did.
Grocery cart. Grocery cart now.
I'm telling you.
You pushing it.
No. I'm just telling you. You asked me what it means, and I said all encompassing. It's just like, you know what I mean? You be like, what? Stomach. Fly.
Nah, dog. I ain't gonna go with that. Yeah.
There's some things that you ain't gonna go with. There's some things that I wouldn't go with. But at the end of the
For sure.
you know what I'm saying?
I fuck with
We
it.
can agree to this.
You know what's crazy though?
Talk to me.
I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. The greatest land that God created with hand. God from Jackson. Did you know that?
I thought he was from Jerusalem.
God is from Jackson, Mississippi. Jesus of Nazareth.
He sit to the right of. Oh.
Eclectic. You feel me?
As we end things here, fucking Friday, when I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say what?
One love.
One hand out is gonna look like this. One finger to that camera, one pinky to that camera, one thumb to that camera. When I say all together, we're gonna say what?
One love.
Here we go. One hand out, one finger. Eclectic.
You feel me?
One hand out, one finger, one pinky, one thumb. All together.
One love.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kimmie Casanova.
I did.
You was a funny nigga, bro.
No.